hello. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Hi everyone, and welcome to my finally, after a week or so, my 500 subscriber celebration. Hi, I'm so sorry I'm late. I severely underestimated the amount of time I would need to create this very PowerPoint that you're staring at. So yes, I am here. Thank you all for joining. Thanks everyone for waiting. And oh my gosh. Jeez, I'm fine. I'm okay, let me take a sip of water. Yay, I see your little celebrations. That's good to be. Yeah! Yes, so yeah, this is the celebration stream. I was thinking that I can do this little fan art showcase of all of Too Busy Playing Stardew. That is a vibe. I have also been playing not Stardew lately, but Moonstone Island. I have been loving Moonstone Island. It's been so fun. Hold on, let me turn this volume down. Yay, thank you! But yes, Moonstone Island has been so fun. I love it. It is very fun. It reminded me of Stardew Valley and Pokemon and all sorts of things. 48 war crimes. That's the Stardew Valley life. I also have a cookie in front of me. Unrelated to today's stream, but this is the closest you'll get to me eating on camera. As in, like, on stream. Is my cookie. Because I got off of work and I knew I wanted a cookie. And then I saw in the back of the pantry, there was like that peanut butter cookie mix where you put the little Hershey's Kisses on top of it. Support eating stream 1. That's basically right now. Can you have a piece of it? If you're not allergic to peanut butter. I need to back away from the mic because, see, I can hear what I sound like when I chew, but I know that's very different. Some more screaming. Yeah, just a whole stream, I'll just be yelling. Never mind, yeah. I used to not like peanut butter when I was younger. Yeah, I don't blame you. Hi! Everyone may have a virtual cookie. Yeah, it's the peanut butter ones with the Hershey Kiss on top. I forgot it existed. Thanks. Oh my god. I just dropped the chocolate. Cookie. Hi. No problem. I was late. Like always. Except this time a little bit worse. Your local trash cans might have cookies. That's true. Hello, hello. Thank you. Your address. That is one thing I will not share. My address is a location. I also thought about Oreos. Like, after work, I was thinking, I really want Oreos. I want a cookie. There are no cookies. There's really nothing, I guess, dessert vibe in that house. And like, well, shoot. And then I saw it in the back of the pantry. And then I made them because it was one of the easy ones where you just use like an egg and oil and water and the mix. And then bam! It's done after you cook it, of course. Do you guys eat cookie dough? Like, be honest. Like, you making cookies, or you get that Nestle Toll House or whatever, and do you eat the raw cookie dough? Yes. I do too. Sometimes. Clearing the chat saying yes. Well, hey, that one is gonna be shown in this. Or the artwork. Nah, my location is somewhere. It is somewhere. It's a... I wonder if that's a real... Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. Is that a real address somewhere? If it is, I'm confident that it is not Yukon's address. Because none of us are gonna be sharing that. Anyone's address. Yeah. Oh, no, you can't. I can't find it. 5678 somewhere lane. Let's see, is that one real? Did I just get... Somewhere lane. Imagine if that's real. Oh my gosh, it is! Wait, why are these real? Okay. We have a 5678 somewhere drive in Pennsylvania. We have a somewhere drive... No, we have a somewhere lane in Arizona. It looks like there might be one in Florida. South Carolina? Why is that real? Why are you naming your street name that? Yes! Mm-hmm. Hypothetical question working for you making... I don't want anyone to do free label. There you go, I'm doxing people. No, no, no. No real doxing. Just fake for whoever's fake address that is. It's not mine. That's awful though, because that's so easy to guess. Like, imagine that was my actual address, which it is not, although I wouldn't say if it was. It's like, oh, so we don't have Location Street, but we do have Somewhere Lane. It is real. And that is very unfortunate to whoever lives there, because I feel like that's something that you would just fill in an address box. I like the streets that are named after people's names. Is there a me street? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It wants to correct it to Ceri Street. Which, that's not my name. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong things. You have somewhere and they're like, how? Exactly. Gee, sorry guys. I don't know if I just drank my water wrong or what the heck. Okay, do you want to start with the fan art showcase first, or with any of the questions from the marshmallow? Which, let me like find that link. So I can post it. So if anyone has any questions, I can put it here. I'll announce me. Boop, boop, boop. I need more. Can I do a poll fan art? I think I might, even regardless of the poll, I think I might do the fan art first so I can give people opportunities to ask any questions in the question thingy. I was trying to pull up everything. I need a third monitor. I need 3 monitors. You know? Questions here. Okay, there we go. I've got the question site in case anyone isn't in the Discord or just wanted to ask another question. Sorry, the site is in Japanese, but it should automatically translate. But regardless, you don't need an account and you can send whatever. Is gone. Okay. Right now, I've got the fan art showcase that we can get started on, which I sincerely hope that I'm not missing anything. I made this very quickly, and I double checked this Discord server and my email for the fan art, and I should have everything. If I do not, it is not personal, and I'm so sorry. And if I miss something, I will immediately add it while live. Like, so hopefully I have everything. And yeah. So look, this, let's see, I had the, whose fan art is gonna be shown first? I think it was the first ever fan art that I received. It's not in an order except for after like the first one or two. Everything else is just kind of how my brain threw them together. So yeah, it's, let's see. So this is the first one by Lost Iru over on Twitter or X. This is the first fan art I ever received, which I don't think any of you have seen this one. But yes, first fan art I've ever gotten, which was quite awesome. I say was because I'm talking about when I had gotten it, but I still am very thankful. So that was a very exciting moment. Stop. Yes. What's up? Yeah. The reason I haven't put it on a schedule is because I haven't asked them about it. So I need to ask them about it so I can add it. Yeah. In the art channel. No, not you, sorry. Oh. Yeah, any fan art or art, I guess, of me would go on the fan art channel. Just because it helps also me keep it organized too if I ever want to do something like this. Because I don't want to get lost in any of the other ones. Congrats on the... thank you! Howdy. Oh yes, this is my first fan art that I got. And then... Okay, this is... I feel like this is so dumb. This is a PowerPoint, but I saved it as a video. Because of how PowerPoint was not being kind to me. Yeah. So, and then of course, we have this one. This was the first schedule art that I used. From Michaela RM, or Mika. Which is awesome! I'm so thankful for it. Which I feel like I'm going to say that in literally everything. I'm so thankful for all of these. It is so cool that you all took your time to draw this. Like, what? And speaking of fan art, I know some of you have not complained. Like, I don't want to say complain because that sounds negative. But like, some of you guys have asked me about like a reference sheet and stuff. And I've told, first, I didn't have any when I was commissioning, then I did, and I wanted to, maybe towards the end of the stream, if I remember, give you guys a little update on the model that I have, which will come with a reference sheet, and which I know, I'm really excited about it, and I know you guys will be too, because then it's like, what am I wearing? Now you know. Now you will know what I'm wearing. And my artist posted a little like teaser image, I guess, on Twitter the other day of my model. So I was like, you know what? And I didn't tell her not to. Like, I'm totally fine with that, just in case anyone is thinking that. So I was like, ooh, before I respond to it and have any of you guys see my response to it on her end, I wanted to show all of you, because I was debating keeping it like a secret for you guys. I'm like, well, if it's already out there and you guys just happen upon it, I'd rather just be the one to tease it first. You guys deserve to know. You've been with me all this time. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. I am so excited. So yes, I will show you guys that, and then I will have an official reference sheet. Hopefully it should be by like, I don't know if it would be towards the end of this month or early next month, but it should either be between like this month and next month that it's like done. And then I have to rig it. Which, my model only took me like a couple days. My new one's gonna take me more than that. Okay, let's move on. Alright, we have Dr. Frederick's artwork of me. One of them I have not used on the schedule, which is this one. This is me as Darkness from Konosuba. And this is from my 400 subscriber special. Whoever made the first one could be better than you. Oh no, don't compare. I know that's a hard sentence to say too, with like not comparing, you know, everyone's stuff, but everyone does art very differently. Everyone starts at different points. Everyone does different things. And for some context as well, Lost Iru does art commissions and stuff like that, and they have for a while. So that is also a little bit of background on them. Yeah, all is beautiful. I love it. I know for the longest time I was down on myself, and I still am sometimes, about my own art style, because I feel like, you know, mine is really simple and cheapy, and other people's are just like so detailed and beautiful and crazy, but that doesn't mean that mine is less than theirs. It just means it's different. And that's fine, because there are plenty of people who love simple art too. And both. Just both. Like, I love both. Simple, complicated, whatever. Has popped up on your recommended. Hey! Thanks, YouTube. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Maybe I shouldn't have had the cookie at the beginning of the stream. Hello! But yes, we have these lovely artworks here from Dr. Frederick. It was posted in the Discord. And then we have two more from Michaela RM, or Mika. Also, I am so sorry if I pronounce any of your names wrong. Like, I have a way of saying all of your names in my head that doesn't mean it translates well. Like, out into person. How does it feel to have 500? It's crazy. Like, it feels not real, if that makes sense. Like, I see the number, and I'm like, sometimes I'll look at it and I'll like, I don't know, say I'll see like some big old giant numbers from other people, and I'm like, wow, like they have so many, but like even to me, the 500, like that's a lot. That means 500 individual people, like clicked on the subscribe button, which is crazy. Like and I feel like YouTube subscribe buttons, like that's some commitment right there. Because I know for me, sometimes, also I'm looking off to the side because that's where you guys are. For me, sometimes like I'll watch a channel for quite a bit and then I realize I'm not even subscribed. So it's like an active effort in my brain to hit the subscribe button, which I always do whenever I remember. But I just really appreciate it. It's crazy. Crazy! This one is started to make me in the thumbnails. That's gotcha. Yes, right. I didn't even know. Like, I didn't know what that game was. Like, I have heard people talk about it, and I'm like, what is that? I guess I'm just too old for it. Hi. I feel like I'm too old for some of the newer games. Or like online games, I guess. But yes. 2009. Oh, well, I was young when that came out. Gotcha. How did I not know about this? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Hey! Gotcha game? Oh gosh, online? This is hard to search. Oh, Gotcha Life. I don't know how I never heard about this. Bye. 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 Thanks for joining. Gotcha's 2 different sides of the community. There was like another one that I had played. Like I played RuneScape, Club Penguin, Neopets, stuff like that. Yeah, thank you. You know, I was like looking at it, I'm like, I gotta have my celebration stream because it might be another milestone before I get to it. And I wanted to properly celebrate this one. And then the next one that I'll celebrate, we'll probably just bump it up to 1,000. Which that number feels very unreal. Like, even thinking about that. Because with like 400, 500, I'm like, okay, like we're in the 3 digits. We've been in the 3 digits for a while. I'm like, all right. On the time the Wii was popular, yes. I remember getting the Wii for my birthday, I think, one year. That was very exciting. Wii Sports, absolutely. Where is my music? Where'd it go? So I love that I kind of match the background of things. Okay, there it is. Let us move on to more artwork. Yay! And this is Hayden's artwork. Which both of these were used as one of them. The one on the left was for a Five Nights at Freddy's thumbnail idea, and the one on the right was for this celebration stream thumbnail idea. Yeah! Playing Angry Birds, you never knew about Gotcha until it appeared on my YouTube recommended. Yeah, I didn't know about, like, I sometimes would see, like, shorts or just, like, random little things recommended to me, and I wouldn't watch them because I'm like, what the heck is this? Like, I, like, scroll past it, but now I realize the style, that's what it is. Yeah! Also, I like the way you do my gradient in the hair. I like the subtle, color shift. I keep looking off to my right. I just need to move my camera over this way so that it looks like I'm looking forward instead of off to the right. Fun fact. GL2. Gotcha Life 2. One of them is short, one of them is long. Well, no, well, the sizes are different though. Like, see this, the one on the right is more zoomed in than the one on the left. That's fine. It's fine. They look great. Oh my gosh, my biggest fear. The hair grew out. There you go. Okay, and then the next ones. And this is by, I know they were in here earlier. This is by 87 Goats. This was sent through my fan art email that I have. Waiting on full body model for my art depth. Well, hey, it's coming. I don't about the one me being scared. Where did I miss something? If I missed one, oh no! That doesn't mean I haven't seen it. It just means I didn't collect it and put it in this. I'm like looking in the art now. I thought you had just had 2. Oh my gosh, I scrolled up to, I didn't scroll up far enough. Because I remember this one. I'm saving it.
Your turn.
Here. Let me... Off to bed, good night. Good night! Thanks for joining. Alright, I'm trying to find my file thingy. Do 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 do. Just remember the fan art. Oops! Hey, it's going good, thanks. Alright. And then there's this one! One where I am cowering in a corner and I am so afraid. So, but speaking of, I kind of maybe drew a mascot, I was trying to say mascot, but then I said art. Because, what am I saying? Yes, I'm looking at artwork, that is why. I drew a mascot artwork, and I want to rig it. So it can be next to me, and then we can be like, woo, 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 next to each other. But I'm afraid to show you guys, because I want you guys to like it, and I don't know. So late because you got sick. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope everybody is gonna be fine with your class. Yes, mascot! I'll also show you. Hold on. I have to like literally write. Oh no, where'd I put it? Hold on. I had a sticky note with like what I was gonna do today, which I feel like that sounds a little crazy, but don't worry about it. Okay, I just like moved things around on my desk and now I don't know where my pen is. Okay, never mind. I found my pen. Okay. You enjoyed the photo you made? Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Alright. Thank you for reminding me about that one. I had a feeling I was missing something. Hopefully I didn't miss any more. And of course I have seen it because I responded. But I added it in here. Gotta make sure to download it. I download all of them and I save it like as who made it as well, so I could have it in the future. So let me do that and then we'll move back on over to the 87 Goats one, which is so cute. Let me add mascot teaser. Okay, so we got our fan art showcase, Q&A, chatting, new model tees, and my mascot tees. Which I might do a stream like with you guys helping me design one as well. Because I just did like a little thing, the evolution of me. Yep. Go back home. Hello, Sindane. I remember how to pronounce everyone's names. Gosh darn it. Oh, the art looked great. Right? Everyone did such a great job. Sorry, I'm totally speaking away from the microphone again because you guys are over here and I'm looking over here. My main monitor is right here. Let us see the next one. Yay! This one's involuntary pterodactyl. Hopefully I spelled everybody's names right too because again, I forgot how to operate with Photoshop. Not Photoshop, oh my gosh, PowerPoint. Which is wild because I used this like crazy in college. Yay! Super cute, super cute. This one I think was just drawn close to an art stream. Well, because I do art. I do art. Not as much lately just because of my art block. Big sad, but that's okay. That is okay. Art block is sad when it happens, but it's fine. Look at my little cape. And I like the jean shorts. This is something I would probably wear like in the summer. Like a t-shirt and jean shorts. And I would totally have paint all over me. I have a shirt that I ruined because when I was painting a wall, I was like, I'm not gonna get any paint on me. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Which I still wear that shirt like normal because it's not that much paint and I wasn't about to like not wear a shirt again because of it. And then this artwork, which I also haven't used on a schedule. I'm sorry, I keep saying that is not very good public speaking of me. It's by Dr. Frederick too, which is like a little shop storefront design, which is cool. So it's still fan art. It's fan art adjacent. I would consider this fan art still. Any art related is fan art. Oh no. The shop. Help wanted, inquire within. The shop with my colors and my little leaf motifs all around. Very cute. Let us go on. It's so cool seeing them all like next to each other. And this artwork, you guys definitely haven't seen the one on the right because it was just sent over to me. This is by Fen Bunny. It's me. It's pixel art me. And then it's cat me. It's me as a cat. Or a cat with my colors. So cooking your fan art. Hey. And then I have a little cauldron. And then the little like leafies all around. Very cute. Let me move out of the way. Just a little bit. I love it. I love these. I'll be using this in one of the October, yes, this is Fen Frosties too. As in like Fen Bunny on Discord. It's Fen Frosty here. Not to call you out, but I'm calling you out. Because I love them. Thank you. They're very cute. I love pixel art. Sneaky's fan art is still in the broiler. It's cooking. It's cooking. Hi. In the pan. I'm cooking something. Something. Okay, and then there is, I think, no, it shouldn't just be one last page. It might be one last page. It is. We've got the final artwork by Cabbage Merchant, which is stick figure Ceri and ditto Ceri. Yeah! You're here! I had to include these because they're great. I mean, look at it. Look at the ditto. It's literally me. It's actually me. There's no difference. You see these images? No difference between the two. I love them. My cabbages from Outlet. Yep. Yes! These are great! I love them. Let me see if I can find... Well, I have this up. Let me see if I can find some of the artwork that I drew. The dab emote. Yes! Beautiful. Where in the heck? That was fire. Yes! It's so good. What? Did I really make that back in July? Hold on, I'm just looking for my... Oh no, here it is. Yeah! Okay, and then I'll show you guys some of the art that I've done. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to find. Is your art gonna be on it? Yeah, it is! Yeah. All of the spookies. Yeah, next week it'll be one of them. I'll pick one of them next week, and I'll probably also pick at least another. I'll at least have two of yours for sure for October, because I wanted to include the cat because spooky. And yeah. I try to do it as much as I can in the order that you guys give it as well, but also applicable to the season. So like I waited to use some of yours until this month because I knew it was spooky season. Alright, well the first one you guys are gonna see is when I drew my ditto. Oh my gosh, it's so small. Okay. Alright, here's my ditto that I drew, which I think a lot of you saw. I also drew a ditto, so we've got 2 dittos. Oh, sorry, yep. So this is my ditto that I drew. Definitely gonna wait till next week. Yeah. That was so much. No, it's different. This is a different take on a me ditto. So this is a me colored ditto with my glasses and the little mole. And then yours is a me ditto with my hair. Here, no, I'll cover it. I don't want to cover it. But yes, it is me ditto. And then I have another that is not a ditto, where I drew this as well. But this, I can't take all of the credit because this is a base that it's a free YCH base online. So like they just give like the little outline of the island and the umbrella and the character a little bit. So I just kind of filled it in because I thought it was a cute summer thing. So yeah, I like the YCH bases. Oh my gosh, I was about to plug in my phone, but I realized that my plug is not plugged in. That's fine. You should show the art you drew for us. Oh yeah! Let's see. Where do I have that saved? So first, I've got my Pokemon from memory that I drew. Which is a yikes. So we did a good job on the ditto, of course. Some of these are horrible. Like, I don't want to beat around the bush and say, oh wow, these are so great. Some of these I couldn't remember. I couldn't. This is not fan art at all at this point, but this is just artwork that I've drawn. This is not doing justice to my drawing skills. They're cute. Is that real? Oh, over here. Yes, these are the little babies. We have Paperbag, Mimikyu. Meowth is okay. Cyndaquil's pretty good. Mudkip's pretty good. Hustle's also fine. Ditto. I mean, honestly, I'm shocked I was even able. Garbodor goes crazy. Garbodor is wrong, though. Like, I did the first evolution instead of Garbodor. Milotic is a little horrifying. It's a little nightmare-inducing. I would not want to wake up and see that thing above me. Alright, and then... Pokemon from him. No, I just did that one. And then this is the artwork that I drew on stream the other day. From all of your suggestions. These are more so like little doodles. Yeah. Thick Charizard. Yes. I really liked my Finn and Jake that I drew down here. And this bunny. And the hamster. Yeah. Yes. We have a Gremlin Toffee. And we have a little Chibi Summer. And then of course, we have Poogie from Monster Hunter. Like the turtles. Thank you. We have some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there. Normal turtle. We have someone requested a dog, so I decided to draw a balloon animal dog because I don't know how to draw a dog and there wasn't a specification, so I was like, you know what, balloon animal dog it is. Yes, we do have a Freddy head, we have a pufferfish, a little spaceship, the armored core. No, that's not a Voltorb. This is a flag ball, like one of the world flag balls. Although it does look like it. Yeah, if I squint hard, the mech looks good. But I've never drawn a mech or anything like that before. And of course you have Frog with Knife. Country Ball, yeah. Hi! Yes, the little black hole explosion thing. 2023 is still a terrible year. Oh no. I mean, it depends on how you think about it. I feel like every year is kind of crazy at this point. It's wild. You just gotta enjoy as much as you can. First time on a mech, 61 bucks. Yeah! I have to... What time is Adventure Time? I still remember watching, like, the pilot episode of that. Like, the first one. I remember where I was sitting. You draw things, your live chat says. Not in this stream, but in some of them, yeah. This was a stream where this was all suggestions from you guys. Country balls, lower Singapore is a triangle. Huh. 2010 is the best most of like, I can't remember if I had like a favorite year. Can you make a suggestion? I'm not drawing right now though. Like I don't have my tablet up, if that's what you mean. You're new to this channel, you don't know what to say. I mean, you said hi, so hi. Don't need to squint. 61 looks great. Oh, yeah. But if it was a stream where I was drawing, then yeah, that's totally fine if it's a suggestion stream. But I was just letting you know, I'm not trying to say no to your request specifically. I'm just moving it around. I'm just showing off some of the art that I've done because someone asked for it. But yes. What would you ask for though? I also... Oh my gosh, that's funny. You both asked for Team Fortress 2. That is funny. Adventure Time with Puppy Cat and Bee. Oh my gosh, I love being Puppy Cat. I love being Puppy Cat. I just want to go and watch it. Make art of them being happy about you drawing them? Yeah, you can do that. 500 boss MTs to represent every subscriber. Well, silly goose. Which it's so funny saying your name because it sounds like I'm just calling you a silly goose. Well, silly goose. I don't know if you know, but I happen to do something very similar for 250 subscribers. Let me go and find that. No, give me ideas. I love to draw things. Let me show you. This. This is artwork that I drew while live. Hi, Timmy, thank you. Remember the dittos? Y'all, let me tell you, I have already started drawing more of these. Any movies or games coming out? I'm looking forward to. Yes. Wait. What game is it? Well, wait a second. Coming out. Moonstone Island just came out. Hi. Hi, Dr. Frederick. I showed off some of your art too in the art thingy. Yes, these dittos, there are 250 dittos, and a lot of these were suggestions from chat while live. Yes, it was a long stream. I've had longer at this point. Am I gonna draw 500? I really want to. I don't know if you guys would watch that. I want to draw. I want to. But yeah, with games, Moonstone Island just came out, but I have been looking forward to that for a while. What? Now I'm like looking at my wish list. What other game? What games am I interested in? Or movies? I can't think of movies. I feel like I'm so behind. I'm really excited for Ooblets to come out on Steam though, as well. The Kirby sitting there. Yep. Kirby. And the new Eastward DLC. And the new Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion game. Those, I am very excited. Very excited. Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. I had no idea it was. And Witchbrook. It's called. The Turnip Boy game is Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Yes. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Yeah, I just found it at the same time that you guys said it. And it apparently it comes out this year. So whatever the release date is, I am going to buy it and I'm gonna play it and it'll be great. Is that a ditto in a jar or in a jar? It's a ditto in a jar. Ditto in a jar. We're all on the same. Turnip Boy, that was the student that first brought me to your channel. Yeah! I know that got a couple of you guys. Which was cool. I love how certain games are good at that. I know, like, Armored Core is a big one. A lot of you guys found me through Armored Core. Oh gosh, some of it was a while ago for some of you. So yes, I wanted to show off this Ditto artwork. 250 of them. Drifloon, yep. That's because Drifloon is like one of my favorite Pokemon. So Ditto is one of my favorite ones. Drifloon is. And we also have a tiny Kirby in here. But I love this. You found me because of an art stream. Ayy. Heck yeah. Turnip Boy. Burgle's House Moving Castle. Mika Komori? Who dat? Yes, I love my little Ditto. The streamers you recommended to join. Hey yo! Thanks YouTube! YouTube is cool, suggesting me. Let's see. I was also thinking, like, maybe during this stream, we could play Fall Guys, you know? Do another Fall Guys stream together, since it's free. You know? Nintendo should make a game Kirby and Pokemon. Kirbamon. Kirby. Alright, I'll turn that off. Let's see. Where is... Hold on, I have to pull up my email thing. Can I log in? Yeah. I don't have my drawing tablet up. My iPad is away for drawing right now. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye. Let's see. What the heck? Bye. Hold on. Sorry. I'm like trying to log into something in the background here so I can pull up your questions. I gotta pull up any of the Q&A stuff from Marshmallow. That's what I'll be doing next. Hold on. Which I'm trying to do that. I went ambitious dream. Yes, hopefully not too ambitious. Okay, I think I'm signed in. Oh my gosh. That took me a little too long. Let's see. I'm like saving some of these questions here. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel like a grandma with technology, especially like while live, because I'm like, ah! Like I gotta be fast, I can't like it can't take too long. Okay, browse. Go over here. Click on that. Scroll down. This thingy. That thingy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Want to be here for a bit. And also, if you're gonna... Your fan art did get shown. I showed it. Yeah. Let me find it. Where'd it go? Here's the 2. And then the 1 also was earlier. Which... This is a video, so I couldn't insert it. But I'll make sure to put it in later. Yeah. Nick Drake? I don't think so. I feel like I'm not super versed on a lot of music. Yeah. So let's see with questions though. I guess that was a question that you asked in chat, but I'm not sure. So we have this first question here from who knows who, because this is a fun anonymous question site. Who or what made me get into VTubing? That is a great question. Let me... Oh, you wanted to see if it got shown today? Yeah, bye! Thanks for joining! So I know this is a who question or what, but I'm also gonna answer a when. Of like, specifically when I started designing this VTuber model. I think it was it like April? No, when was it? It might have been... I'm like scrolling through my art of like, where is my earliest saved? Okay, I don't know how early... Wait, what the heck? Oh, my computer's being stinky. Ah! Why is this taking so long? Alright, I found like a screenshot I won't share it. But I found a screenshot back from like July, so I probably started earlier than July of last year of when I started designing my character. So it was early as then that I started thinking it up, and I think I was just thinking about I've already tried streaming in the past, like a long time ago, but I didn't really love it. Because I did it without my face for a while, and then I think there was like one stream where I did it with my face, and I didn't like the idea of just constantly having like a camera. I guess it wasn't the fact that I didn't love that my face was shown. It was just, I don't know, you know, like everything has to look nice in the background, or not has to. You have to have good lighting, and then, you know, sometimes I just sit and stare a little bit, which with this model, it's a little bit nicer. It's a little of a nicer resting face, right? So there's that. So a while back, I didn't love that, but that was before I even knew what VTubers are. Heck, I don't even know if VTubers really a thing back when I had streamed for the first time ever. And again, it was only like once that I did it with a camera. And then I know a friend of mine had brought up the HoloLive. Let me see what generation it was, because I remember where. Like, I remember certain very specific things, like about like where my my desk was in my room. So I'm trying to remember when that was. It wasn't. It might have been 2019 or earlier, where it was like a HoloLive audition was happening. And a friend of mine was like, you should totally audition for this company. Like, it's these people, like they're VTubers. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, what is that? Because I hadn't really heard of VTubers before. Like, I think I must have, being friends with this one person, but that was just something where he's like, hey, I really think you'd be like good at this. I think you should do this. Like, this seems super up your alley. And I like read into it. I'm like, you know, this does seem kind of up my alley. I did not audition for that because the process was so, it was intimidating and I didn't know what I was doing. So yeah, I think this was before they required like much content creation experience, or like this was like earlier, again, like 2019. What was that? I did. So yeah, if this was 2019, you're back for on mobile. Hey, if this wasn't 2019, then this was before like Mori Calliope, Gura, like that generation debuted. So before that. So if it was, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe it was 2020. I don't know. Regardless, it was when they had auditions open. I was thinking about auditioning. I didn't, because I was very confused about the audition process. I didn't know much about VTubing. And then that was just what kind of got it in the back of my mind. And then I remember hearing about Mori Calliope, and I thought her stuff was really cool. And I basically, is Celine's backstory. Yep, push to finishing your model. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I saw Mori Calliope. I thought she was awesome. And I don't know, I did more research about what VTubers were, and I thought the concept was really cool, because you already kind of had like people that were the animation channels and stuff like that were not VTubers, but I guess kind of VTubers, you know, like you got Jaden Animations and all that stuff, and like that I loved that concept, where it was still kind of like, you know, it was still definitely a person, but it wasn't just a blank screen, and I loved that. I thought that would be better. And then of course, you know, I was thinking about streaming, but I'm like, what the heck, games? What the heck like, would I even do for streaming? Like, this is years ago. And then as I started to draw more and more, and I really like video editing and just stuff like that, I decided that I would give it a try with streaming to see if I liked it. Because I wasn't about to, I don't know, what was it? Like fully commit my mind to doing something if I didn't love it. So I think I streamed a couple times as a PNG tuber of my design. I'm trying to think what pushed me, because is it who or what made you get into VTubing? So I guess it was a friend back a few years ago. And then for me specifically, I'm trying to think what the heck in my mind made me go from like not streaming at all to being pretty interested in it. Because it was like 2020, like it was last year where I wanted to become more serious about it as opposed to the years before when I had done it before. And all beforehand I was in school, whereas last year I wasn't. So I always knew that I wanted to make some sort of content stuff because I liked doing it, and I had already made a little bit of it in my free time during school, and I was like, with the school schedule I can't be consistent because everything is random and there's all sorts of things all the time, and that's hard. So then I was in a full-time job. I'm like, like I still feel like I have no time for anything, but at least it's consistent. I don't know, maybe just I started getting more into VTubers last year as well, and I'm like, you know, I can draw. I want to stream while drawing. Like, I want to try it out. Like, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I'm rambling, so sorry about that. But I'm like genuinely trying to think what went off in my brain to be like, this is what I want to do. I want to try this. I don't know. Yeah. I guess a whole bunch of different things all at once, just wanting to try something new and different besides just like posting artwork online and like, you know, reels or shorts or TikTok or whatever. Like, I like this. This is nice. And exactly what Dr. Frederick said earlier too, with the fact that like I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing or how I look, I guess. And I don't mean like how I look in the sense of how my face just normally is. I mean like expressions and all that. Although I do make expressions, of course, here, but I don't know. I feel like it's just easier in the sense where like, see, like with this, the lighting's perfect. The setup is perfect. I can make my outfit whatever I want. And I like just having a character design. I just like the concept of it. So I think that maybe answers that, and I guess why. It also answers a little bit of why. Not that it's easier than being like a face cam, I guess, thing. That probably just depends on the person, because I'm sure there are some people who see VTubing and they're like, oh, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I'd rather, you know, it is easier to be more expressive with like an actual like face camera, because there are plenty of times where I'm moving my hands around while talking to you guys and you can't see it. And I'm like, dang it, like I'm pointing to this thing and you can't see. Well, I would love to have like a 3D model one day so I can do just that. That would be fun. And I would also love to play Beat Saber on stream. I don't want to give anyone like, what is that called, motion sickness though, because I love Beat Saber so much. It's very fun. But I would want to make sure I'm doing it from like a POV, like, not POV, sorry, like a third person perspective as opposed to first, so that no one gets sick while watching. But yeah, that might have answered it. That I might have went way off subject, but that's fine. Let me see the next one. Oh gosh, how do I get to it? I like this. This is not a question, but I love it. Wait, why? You don't know how to use it because you can't read the Japanese. It should let you auto-translate. If not, You're hoping your question went through? Yeah, Marshmallow is weird sometimes. It'll block out anything that it thinks it's spam. Did I accidentally close out of Marshmallow? You hit the green button. You hope it was enough. I won't be able to confirm or deny that. I guess you'll have to whenever I get to it, because there's a few. Okay, we have a, help, Ceri help, I can't change the language. Sneaky, who is very, very confused. I am so sorry. You know, I thought it was easier to use because a lot of YouTubers use it, and I think it just depends on your web browser, with if it wants to translate it or not. Let me try to like go through the steps of sending a question. What's going on? I'm answering questions from Marshmallow. Or chat, I guess, if you don't know how to use Marshmallow, if it's not working. But the cool thing about Marshmallow is none of the messages can be awful, I guess. Awful in the terms of like super negative. And it's a nice anonymous thing in case, you know, you don't want other people to know that you've asked a certain question or that it was you asking a question. I sent a couple test messages to myself. Let me open like an incognito tab. Or no, I'm gonna go on Microsoft Edge. That'll be what I am doing. How do I... See, I can't even... Why isn't it translating? Okay, with Marshmallow, it'll ask you to like verify to make sure you're a real person. And then there's like a box where you can type in like, hey, this is a test. And then there's like the box, and then under the box, it'll have kind of a reddish or pinkish button, and that says send. And then it pops up a box, and then it'll have cancel or send. There should be one button that's green, and if it's the green button, which is the one on the right, then you'll click that, and then the page will load. And then after that, you'll have two options that are pink, and it'll just say new registration or login. You can close out of that. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm a very visual person, but basically, if you hit the pink button after you type the message, and then you hit a green button after that, it should go through. Like, I just sent myself another message. So I've sent myself 3 messages of test message, hi me, haha, more testing, please ignore, and hey, this is a test. So, ooh, this is a great one. I'm trying to, is there a better way for me to save these? Probably not. I don't want to like share my Chrome tabs because I feel like that could be dangerous. Firefox doesn't support auto translate for Japanese. Eee. Yep, that's a yikes. Alright, we have question number 3. Ice cream, cake, or pie? Ooh. So, I apologize to pie and pie fans. This is the time you're glad to have Google. Oh my gosh, you're right, Google Lens! I love Google Lens. I too have a Pixel. Although that might be included with cameras. Like all apps? I think it's just an app. But either way. I love pie, but if I have to pick, I'm not gonna choose pie. I think I would choose cake. Like if someone sat down, a bowl of ice cream, a slice of cake, and a slice of pie, I would probably pick the cake. Even though I love ice cream. Like, ice cream is the most common thing that I keep for, I guess, like dessert, quote unquote, like a sweet treat. But I think it's just because it's, you know, you just shove it in the freezer and it stays good. Google Lens is included in the Google app. Well, that's nice of them, because it is awesome. I think I will have to pick cake. Because I love cake. It's very good. Sorry. Chocolate cake especially. What's everyone's favorite? What would you guys pick? Ice cream, cake, or pie? Like if you had to pick one. So yeah, right now I'm have to go for cake. I don't know if that'll change my mind upon that, but right now it's cake. You think brownies are better than all of them? Ooh. Brownies are good, but sometimes brownies are too sweet. You guys are going with ice cream. Ice cream, it's hard for cake without frosting goes over it. Oh. Like if it's like a chocolate cake, I'm picking cake. But with ice cream, yeah, it depends on the flavor. That's true. Yeah, because if this was like, although I don't know, I really do like cake. But I also love ice cream. Like if you're telling me it's like, all right, let's go out and get ice cream, like I'm never saying no. Ever. Unless I'm violently ill. Like there's no ice cream, cake. There we go. Ice cream is preferred. Ah, very good choice. Poor pie. Pie is good, but like not like if I you know, like picking between the three, no. I do like a good apple pie. Apple pie is delicious. You don't know if your question got through, but you'll see. Ooh. Your Google Translate wasn't working. Vanilla ice cream campfire is more. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Pie crust is too dry or too soggy. Oh no. That's true. I don't know, I like the homemade. I feel like when I have pie, it's usually super homemade. Ice cream all the way. Let's see. Question 4. I'll save this. And I'll also just add on, I guess, to if there are any questions here or that anyone wants to ask, and I like say if I don't feel comfortable answering it, or if I might not yet want to answer, or if I'm not ready to answer that or share something like that, then I'm just not gonna answer it, and it's there's no harm at all to any of those questions, unless they're like, I don't know. Well, no, this filters out anything bad. So far, if it's in here, nothing is offending me. I just want to say that. So this is what's cool. I like this thing. But yes. Some of this stuff I might answer eventually. But sometimes I just gotta be what am I looking at? I'm like refreshing my page, sorry. You made a question, I don't know if it went through. Depending on when it went through, I'm not sure. Okay, let me add the next one. And I may or may not be doing these in order. I'm just gonna say that so I can keep all of your questions truly anonymous. Would you rather fly or teleport? Teleportation scares me because do you die? and then come back to life? You know? Like, that's the real question that I have with that one. I rather fly or teleport. I feel like teleportation sounds really cool, but I've also had like dreams about flying, so I would want to experience that. But teleportation would be faster, but I'd be afraid of messing it up. You know? So maybe flying? But then teleportation I think would be easier to get around like the government. You know? And then like I could like teleport to Japan. Alright, if say like I knew that I wasn't dying and then becoming reconstructed, I know that's morbid, but that's what my brain goes to. With teleportation, I would probably pick teleportation. Only due to the fact that I could just be like, you know what, on my lunch break, I'm just gonna go to Japan and get some, you know, whatever there. Or, you know, go to Europe or a different state or Canada or wherever. I don't know where I could tell. And if also you're guaranteed to like not be seen. And what is my favorite flag or flags? I don't think I've ever thought of this question. Let me like flags. Flags of the world. Well, there's the classic American flag because I live here, but that doesn't mean it's my favorite flag. I don't know what my favorite flag would be. There are some fun looking state flags though. I like looking at them now. I would be so bad for understanding what flags are. Look at the state flags. America. America! Let me think. Alright, I'm just like looking at all the state flags. Alaska's is kind of cool because it's little constellations. So that's cool. It is an interesting question. Now that makes me wonder if this person has a favorite flag. Probably. See, the flag of Alaska is kind of cool. I like it looks like the Little Dipper with a star. I remember watching like a funny YouTube short about naming flags, or like a video, and the requirements were that they like don't have the state of the name in the flag, and a lot of them do. Or it was just like a funny one. I don't know if that's actually the requirement, but I like how the flag of Washington has George Washington on it. You don't know if the questions you're asking are going through. It's possible it has. I know, I'll just say this as well. There is a question where like it blocked out a portion of a word. So, but I don't want to like out you on like if this is your question or not. Nepal's flag is very unique. Oh, what's Nepal's flag? Oh, that is. Wait, I like that. I like the non-square flags. It is the world's only irregular flag, and it acts as both the state flag and the civil flag of a sovereign country. Cool. Look at them being special. I love that. Ooh, here, let me share the picture for anyone who's like, what are you talking about? Let's see. Why is it not? Triangle birthday flags. True. The birthday flags. Okay, let me show you guys the Nepal flag. Sorry for the really blurry photo, but this is the Nepal flag. Very cool. I like it. Okay, this is a random fact that none of you asked for, but there was and still is a part of me, or in the past, I really wanted to do the hike to the base camp of Mount Everest. Not Mount Everest. Absolutely not that. But the base camp hike. Because I saw a video from Kara and Nate on YouTube, and they did that hike, and it honestly just looked so cool and fun. And like, because there's a lot of problems with hiking and certain things with like all the Sherpas and stuff, as in problems with like them not getting paid enough money sometimes, and like labor issues, and it's very like life risky. Obviously there are pros and stuff like that, but and you do have a Sherpa whenever you do the base camp hike, but it's not like a life-threatening hike. It's just like a really long hike, really long, and just really high. So there was a part of me a while back where I'm like, you know what, I want to do that. It takes like a month. But it just seemed fun, and I would like document it. Like I wanted to like film it. I will let you guys know if I ever do that. Probably not. If I do, it wouldn't be anytime soon. Call me Republic. And also, you shouldn't have to have an account. It should be free. Homie Republic flag. There's 2 flags. Wait, no, there's multiple. Okay, I'm restarting my Marshmallow website so I can pop up any new questions. Oh my! Y'all be asking a lot. I like this one. Hold on. I need to start marking them as confirmed. Hold on. So that I don't accidentally ask the same thing. I was saying, oh my, because there's a lot. Aww. Is there a way if I can like bulk download all these? Alright, if I do Marshmallow cues, I need to make like a folder so it's easier. I feel like I'm... There we go. I'm downloading a couple at a time. Sorry, guys. Okay. Now I've got more. I have a more question. This isn't a question, but it was very sweet. It's a very sweet message, whoever left this. Do you have any questions? I'll let you know. You're very cool and deserve all the success in the world. I think you meant to say, just based on context clues, I think it is supposed to mean me, but if it doesn't mean you, then you know what? Same. You also deserve all the success in the world. I think we all do. But thank you, thank you. That is very kind. All of your sweet comments. Anytime I see a notification for a comment, sometimes I get a little nervous because I don't know, I'm just like afraid. I'm like, oh, what if someone hates this stream, which is totally possible, and you know, it's not even possible to please everyone in the world. That is not a thing. That will never be a thing, and that's fine. But most of the time, I get just the sweetest comments from you guys. It always makes my day. Especially if there was one time where, I don't remember what stream it was, but there was a stream that I did where I feel like after the stream, like, I was just like down about it. I was like, oh man, I feel like it wasn't as good as normal. Like, as in on my end, like, I felt like I wasn't doing as good. But then I think like almost immediately after that, or the next day, I had at least 1 or 2 comments being like, that was such a fun stream, thank you. So it's just really, really sweet. I'm just extra hard on myself sometimes, you know. Especially because, of course, you know, I'm just a person, right? I'm just a regular person. But so is everyone else on YouTube. And so are you guys. We're all just people. We're all just people. But we're all here together at the same time. So yes, I appreciate this. Thank you so much. And now, numero 6. Besides Pokemon, what was your favorite video game growing up? I like that you say besides Pokemon, because yes, I loved the Super Mario Brothers a lot. So let me try to find the one that I played first. I have to go on the wiki. Official home of Super Mario Brothers history. I'm like looking at a website. All right. Mario, yeah. The earliest and favorite game. Can you see the subscriber chart? What's that mean? As in like when I got certain milestones? I think Social Blade. You see how many subs I have? I do. 573. Thanks, guys. I don't know how to get to that. I usually just... No, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, where in the heck? Oh, the live count. Ah, 574. I have a... See, again, I don't want to make the mistake of... sharing my screen when I have like a million tabs open and a lot of random notifications that I get on my desktop, so I'm not gonna do that just in case. Let me see. So, can you play a game? A nice game? Well, I might be playing a game later, but maybe not for this one because I'm answering questions. It's my subscriber celebration stream. But yeah, I'm trying to find the first Mario I played. I don't think it was... Did we have the NES when I was growing up? I don't think it was the NES. I think it might have been... Okay, I feel like I played Super Mario 64. I definitely played... It might have been Super Mario Bros. 3. I think I played it on the SNES. I know for a fact we had a Super Nintendo. Like, I literally have it in my closet. It's behind me. I played quite a few. Why is this website, I feel like, doesn't show me all of them? What? I also played Super Mario 2. I think? I'm just like looking at the celebration. Yeah! I feel like I also remember playing the original one. Honestly, like, cause these images all look so exactly like. All right, I need to see like the title, like, you know, when you like click on to playing the world. All right, I found a complete walkthrough. Oh gosh, no, I don't want the volume on because I don't want Nintendo to hate me. All right, I found a complete walkthrough. Yes, it was definitely Super Mario Brothers 3, but there was also another one where you could play as Princess Peach. All right, I'm just letting this thing go through. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't mess around with their copyright, so I'm not about to do that. Okay, 100% Super Mario 3. That was what got me started with that. That's Mario 2. Okay, so I played Mario 2 and 3 then. Because I definitely played 3, but I think we also had 2. But I remember 2 being like really hard for little kid me, so I stuck with number 3. So I think Mario was like my favorite little kid game, I guess, growing up. Like the Mario series. And I remember getting Super Mario Sunshine and Galaxy, which I remember getting Galaxy from a friend. It was like a family friend who had already finished the game, and he was like, I don't need it anymore, like, you can have it. I was like, really? This was, of course, like, when we were, like, little itty-bitty kids, because that's definitely a little kid move, is giving a video game to a friend. A quesadilla. I always want to pronounce it quesadilla, but, like, ironically, you know, like, not legitimately, like, I know how it's pronounced, but anytime I see, like, since you capitalize the L, I'm like, ah, yes, the quesadilla. So yeah, I am really excited for the new Super Mario Brothers that will be coming out. Oh my gosh, Odyssey came out in 2017? Way to make me feel old, Nintendo. Jeez. So yeah, Nintendo games were just my thing. And it was all thanks to my dad, who enjoyed playing video games. And I also really enjoyed playing the Lego Star Wars series on the Xbox. I also had some of those like plug-and-play TV games where it was just like a little joystick and you like plugged it into the TV. Those. Okay, let me mark that one. And this one. This is a strange question. Hold on. Okay, I'm saving. Okay, that one's fine. You're back. Hey, hi. Boom, 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 boom. We have kind of a strange question, but how old is the ideal Jolly Rancher candy? Are you talking about, like, what questions have you missed? Let's see. I think you were here on one of the first questions. What made me get into it? We have Sneaky asked, Ceri, help, I can't change the language. We have ice cream, cake, or pie, which I answered cake. Pie is definitely third on that list for me, but I do love ice cream. I think I have ice cream more often than cake, but I like cake. Yeah, favorite flag. I couldn't really pick one. I liked Alaska, though. Yes, flags in video games. Yes, my favorite series growing up besides Pokemon was the Mario series. That was like, actually, that was before Pokemon. And then I found Pokemon. And again, it was all thanks to my dad, who was also into games when he was younger. and brought that up into me, which is crazy. It just shows like how much your parents really oh, bye. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it just shows how much your parents really like affect, I guess, who you are as a person. And they were always really encouraging with me with every like hobby that I liked. You know, I liked to play with Legos or building blocks and like Lincoln Logs and all that stuff, and they were never like, oh no, you can't do that. You know, that like, you know, that stereotypical thing that happens. Again, this is not my opinion that I hold, but there are some people who are like, no, you can't do that. Those are like boy toys, or like with cars. Like my dad and I would play with Hot Wheel cars together. So I'm happy about that. You know, they just let me be a kid while I'm drinking some water. But how old is the ideal Jolly Rancher candy? If you're talking about like how long it's been sitting out, I feel like you can have a Jolly Rancher candy like a year later and it's totally fine. I don't know about the ideal age of the Jolly Rancher candy, but I feel like the pack has got to be open for a while. Yeah, I think it's just that kind of candy. You have a kitten, her name is Banjo. She's smaller than your hand, bro. She doesn't even know math. Yo. So yes, that is my answer for Jolly Rancher. Oh my gosh. What type of question is this? You know, a cat. Okay. Come on, go cat. Let's see. Some of these I might just read parts of the question. So give me a second. I'm just gonna... Why is this being stupid? Hold on, sorry. Sorry guys, 1 second. I'm getting weird questions today. Not necessarily, well, some of them are weird. Y'all are crazy. So I will be blocking some of them out to spare chat. Not that they're bad, they're just a little unhinged. Just a little. Okay. Marshmallow cues, Q8. We have this one, and again, if I don't answer your question, or if I block out a part of a question, that doesn't mean I'll never answer it. That just means I might not want to answer it right this second. Not that there's anything wrong with any questions, except for one weird question, which I will mention so that you know who you are, because I know you know it's a whack question. Bah! And again, it's nothing bad because the site filters out all, like, anything bad. Okay, we have a couple of questions here. We have favorite band, cats or dogs? Did you do well in school when you were younger? And what advice would you give to young artists? Let's see, my favorite band, right now, I really love a music group called Magdalena Bay. I don't know if anyone has heard about them. Magdalena Bay. It's spelled similar to what it sounds like. If you spell it similar, they should be the only ones that pop up. I really like their music. It's kind of like synth pop, electronic. Yeah. I like Secrets, like their song called Secrets You Are Fire. I really like Top Dog. Kill Shot's great. Whose music? Magdalena Bay. Here, let me like pop them up on YouTube. I don't want to play it and get like demonetized. Hold on. Bay. I'll show it. I'll show it on here. Like I'll screenshot there. I'm gonna screenshot their YouTube music. Delena Bay. I don't want to accidentally start playing it. Okay. Oh wow. Here we go. Now I'm like saving it. Hold on. This is them. Magdalena Bay. I'll just pop it up over the question really quick and over chat. This is the first thing that came to my mind for, I guess, my favorite band. I definitely alternate. I'll tell you that. Absolutely. Because I feel like I listen to the same thing a million times in a row and then I forget that it exists. And then I just find new things. So this is like synth pop, electronic music. It's pretty chill sounding. I like some of the songs are kind of weird, but I like that. Like Top Dog is pretty funny. The music videos are also very entertaining. Because they're definitely like, they're given like home budget movie vibes, and I love that for them. Yeah, these top songs are pretty valid. Kill Shot's really good. Secret's really good. Top Dog as well. I'm not saying the other ones aren't, I'm just pulling up my favorites. Like, I feel like I've listened to Secrets hundreds of times. Hysterical Us. Basically, the whole album, Mercurial Worlds, if you listen to it in order, they like blend all the songs together very well, so the mixing is very good. So yes, I love them. I hope at least one of you guys will also like them too, because yes, I know everyone's music tastes are very different, but I like them a lot. I feel like my love for this type of music really also stems, again, I'm gonna mention my dad too, with him always having like 80s, you know, 90s, 60s, 70s songs on, especially songs that are more like, I guess, electronic-ish. Like, think of like Mr. Roboto. Just, I don't know, old songs like that. They're kind of electronic in their own way. And I think that's carried over. So I feel like everyone's music tastes like or at least mine, were influenced definitely with what I grew up listening to. Not all of what I grew up listening to, but you know, some songs that will pop up in my feed, I'll just be reminded of like a road trip or something with my parents, because I remember it being in the car. But yes, Magdalena Bay! Ah! Nostalgia. Yeah! Highly recommend Magdalena Bay. Especially if you like synth pop, electronic-ish music. It was a good question. Nostalgia. Ever go to get food and then you feel like you're not hungry and then you eat and you feel hungry? Yes. Yes. That is how, like, I know if I've gone way too long without eating food and I'm not hungry, I'm like, I know that I need to eat. Like, I'll be like, I need to eat food, and I'm sure I'll be hungry when I order. So I'll like yeah, then it'll happen. But sometimes it's not. It depends. But I've definitely felt that. Like you sit down and then the food's in front of you and you're like, ooh, okay, wait, I actually am starving. Hold on. And cats or dogs? Oh no. That's a hard question because I have both. I have cats and dogs. Not dogs plural, sorry. Cats and dog. But growing up I had multiple dogs. I feel like in terms of how easy they are, 100% cats. Cats are so much easier than dogs. They're more chill. They aren't as hard work to take care of. You have 2 dogs and 2 cats. Yup. Yeah, dogs are a lot. Cats aren't as in to take care of. I don't know. I feel like just based off of that alone, I'll have to say cats. But I call her my puppy girl, even though she's not a puppy. But I love my little puppy girl, Daisy, my dog. As a counter, I approves message. Yep. It's like, they're definitely different. And it's weird because, like, people who don't like cats don't like how chill and nonchalant typically they are. Like, there's like, well, they're just there. They're just vibing. And it's like, yeah, but they're cute. And, like, sometimes they'll sit on your lap and, like, all that stuff. And they're just so easy to take care of. And they can be so silly. Like, they can be so silly. Like, right now, my cat, Scarlet, she is sleeping on a Pikachu plushie that I have right now. It is very cute. It's very cute. And Tuna, he is whack. He is just a wacky boy. He likes to sit on the record player, and I don't know, all of they're so silly. He also likes to do the blepping, you know, where you'll stick your tongue out, and he just like leaves it there. And he's a sweetie. Tuna, like, if you sit down, he's gonna be in your lap. He's a very nice lap kitty. So yeah, I feel like the reasons why people like us, I guess the majority of us here like cats, are the reasons why people don't like cats, which is weird. Whereas dogs are more of like they're like a kid. Like, dogs are like children. They need a lot of attention and a lot of care, way more than a cat does, unless your cat has special needs or something like that. But we're just talking about the average cat and dog experience. And not that it's bad, but it's definitely something where, like, I would totally see if people don't want a dog, because it's a lot of work. You know, you gotta walk them, play with them, and feed them, which, you know, you have to feed all your animals anyways. I mean, I say have to, like, it's not a chore. I mean, it's the same amount of chore as it is to feed yourself, right? You're like, all right, well, it's easier for me to feed my animals than myself, because they are reliant upon me, and it's not their choice whether or not I can feed them, whereas it's my choice if I feed myself, if that makes sense. Like, my little babies are getting their food no matter what. Like, they're getting fed. Me, on the other hand, I don't know. Will I take care of myself today? Maybe. The blocked out question they asked about May 7th. May 7th. I don't know what that day is. Cats aren't really pets. Right? And the blocked out one. No, it's nothing. Nothing on it. It was just a question that I was debating on sharing. That was all. So I didn't want to leave it in and then have, I don't know. But it's something I'll share. I'll probably share it eventually. But it's just something, to the person who knows what the question is, I think you can understand if someone's not mentally prepared to say something, or, you know, it's not a bad question. It's just one that I'd be a little nervous to talk about. That's all. And the same goes for any of the other questions that I may block out in the future as well. Some things I might not just be ready for, even if I would totally be fine answering the question. Ooh, did I do well in school when I was younger? That is great. If we're talking back elementary school, I feel like I was a little bit of a troublemaker in terms of I would talk a lot in class and not pay attention a lot in class, but not in the sense where like I was the quote unquote bad kid. I'd just get distracted easily. I feel like my grades were okay in elementary school. I can't really remember too much about that, but I was never like called into the office being like, oh, she needs to study more, blah blah blah. But I do remember getting like those like yellow checks or the check marks from being like, she needs to stop talking in class or stop, messing around or whatever. And then in middle school, I think I did fine-ish. What else? What was I saying? Middle school. Again, it was a long time ago at this point for me, but I think I was doing okay in middle school as well. High school though. That was when, because I feel like middle school still, you didn't have to study too much. I remember having a little bit of trouble with math, but I wasn't like the more advanced math. Like I was one of the kids in high school that went straight from algebra to geometry, like as in I skipped algebra because of my placement test or something like that. To where geometry was my first math class or something versus algebra like most people's were. I struggled a lot in algebra. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up. I struggled in geometry a bit. Like, it was just hard for me to take tests and stuff like that. My other classes, I did okay. I wasn't like a straight A student. I wasn't failing. I got like A's mostly, B's. Sometimes I'd get C's. That's fine. It was pretty average, but then again, as the years went on, I felt like I struggled more and more, and I would always do my homework and study and stuff, so it wasn't like the problem where some people are like really smart and they don't know how to study and then they have something difficult and then they just do bad because they didn't study. It wasn't like that. What language did I take? I actually took German. It was online though. My school didn't offer it. I used to kind of be able to read very basic German, but it totally left my brain. I took it for like 3 years. So yeah, I did like pretty average in school, I would say. I know I got like one of the sashes or the robes for my GPA, but I definitely struggled a lot with like math, which is funny considering the career path I took. You know German? Hey! Yeah, please. I don't know much. I don't know much at all anymore, which is big sad. Oh, my cat just sneezed. Bless you. You okay? Okay, she's good. My cat's she's a little old, so sometimes I worry about her. But yeah, now I'm like just going through all of my years. I did a little bit of dual enrollment in my senior year of high school. That was fine. However, I will admit that I dropped out of an AP history class. I can't remember which one it was, because it was just too overwhelming for me. Like, there was just too much homework and I couldn't do it. So I dropped out of that and enrolled in a regular one. So not dropped out of school, just out of the class. I spoke with like the guidance counselor. I'm like, I can't do this. The workload is too much for me. So there were so many essays and there was just too much. And then I also failed like an AP exam. Oopsie. Did I also drop out of AP Calc? I don't know. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, my school, I was not the best student, but I wasn't the worst. I was always pretty good in math. I was just bad at taking exams. I think that was my issue, the exams, and like just the workload sometimes that they put on you in high school was a lot. So if anyone's struggling, no, you're not alone ever, even if you feel like it. A lot of people don't like to admit that they're struggling, or people like to say that like they're having an easier time than they actually are. And that is not true. Now, there are some people that are like that, truly. And honestly, I don't know what the heck. I don't know. Yeah, like, yeah, very few people are perfect. Don't let it get you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, comparison, it was that quote, right? Comparison is the thief of joy. That truly is it. And it's always going to seem like other people are doing better than you when you're struggling. And again, that might be the case for some people, but they might be struggling in other areas that you can't see, or you might just have an extra hard time. And speaking of all this struggling, and then, right, I get into college. Oh boy. So the first 2 years of college were fine. Some classes were hard, but a lot of it was just, you know, you can kind of pick your course load a bit, and I made sure mine was a little bit on the lighter end. Some people took like 6 classes at a time. No, absolutely not. I took like 4 or 5 at a time per semester, but some of them were fun. Like I had an ethics class, public speaking, just those ones. I was pretty good at doing my assignments. I am a big procrastinator. I still am, unfortunately, but despite that, I was still able to get stuff done. A lot of classes I got A's in, but then my math classes and science, I was struggling, and it was really sad and pretty depressing to go through the courses and like seeing other people get such good grades and what seemed like less studying than you. But then I also realized recently all engineering degrees required ethics. Yeah, I actually took 2 ethics classes. I took one in my like AA degree coursework, and then I took another one in my final year of college. So yep, the engineering ethics. That one was fine. That was a fine class. Bye. Thanks for joining. Online class that threw you off. Yes, that was awful. Oh, also an awful transition. Going online, that like really wrecked a lot of people, I think more than, I don't know what they were anticipating, but some classes handled it better than others, but that was hard because it was just a different learning environment. What else? Yeah, but definitely if anyone's struggling, you're not alone. Even me with an engineering degree, like even people with degrees higher than me, we all struggle. It's hard. But despite that, like, cause sometimes I'm down with stuff, I'm like, I don't know how to do math, and then other people will be like, yes, do you remember what your degree is in? I'm like, oh, you're right. I might not know as much as someone who is a more advanced degree than me, but, or like I have a friend of mine who she is she's like in a medical school right now, and we both will have just like silly little arguments with each other about like, oh, you're so smart. He's like, I think she is very smart and diligent, and like as a not that like she studies, like I'm not trying to say that, oh, she just knows everything. No, she studies a lot and, you know, puts in a lot of hard work and gets really great grades on her stuff, and she's always been I wouldn't say, I don't know if straight A's, she might have been straight A student, but always like better letter grades than me. But then whenever, you know, we would talk about my stuff, she'd be like, no, there's no way that I could even do anything like you were doing. And I'm like, well, I feel the same way about what you're doing with, you know, like chemistry and all these learning things about like the human body. Like, it just sounds crazy. And she's like, no, it's just a lot of memorization. She's like, your stuff is concepts. But see, it's just, I don't know. I guess that I was trying to use that example. Like, everyone has a different perspective on what's hard. For me, chemistry? Absolutely not. I was so bad at chemistry. Why? I don't. So, I think you all know what type of engineer I am not. I am not a chemical engineer. No way. I can't. Concepts are, yeah. Gotta go sleep. Bye. Thank you. And thanks for the congrats again. Thanks for being here. Chemistry was really hard for me. Some things in chemistry were fine, other things weren't, and another thing that was hard for me, and still is statistics. Which is weird, because statistics is a more quote-unquote basic level math than the things that I've done, but the concepts of statistics were just hard for me to grasp. So yeah, I don't know, that was a really long answer, but I wanted to say all of that stuff in case anyone else was struggling. So I always, feel like, I'm like, you know what? And I always try to share if I'm struggling with things, or if I did, because I know that I felt very alone with my struggles in school. Like, I always felt like I was the lowest grade. Some classes I, like, literally barely made it by. And I am not over-exaggerating. I'm not trying to, like, be humble or whatever. Like, no. Some of them I barely made a passing grade. Now, there were other classes where I was really happy and I got like a B or an A in one of my, some of my advanced classes, but some of the other ones, it was just barely scraping by. I had a hard time focusing while taking the exams and all that stuff. And then come to find out, very recently, I was diagnosed with ADD. Or ADHD, but specifically the ADD one. It's just all under the branch one, which very much explains a lot of things about just, like, not being able to focus, and like I would always get things wrong on the test, but nothing like concept-wise. It would be like, instead of writing down, oh yeah, cosine this whatever, I would write down sine. Like, I would read it wrong, or I'd write it wrong in my head. It's a little different, yeah, because it's not the hyperactivity kind, it's more of like the inattentiveness kind. The distractibility, like that one, which I think ADD is usually more present in, like, say if we're comparing like little kids, right? Like there's like little boys, little girls, whatever. And usually, typically in, little boys, it's very, very easy to diagnose because they're typically more so ADHD, the hyperactivity one, whereas girls are typically the ADD one. Obviously, I'm just branching people and categories straight 50-50. That doesn't mean that's what is reality or how it is, but that's just, yeah, they've been trying to lump them together, which you think is a mistake. Oh, interesting. I wonder if they're trying to do it, though. I don't know. I think because, there is no reason you got diagnosed today. Oh boy. Well, the earlier, the better. It helps explain a lot of things. I definitely have things that I do to help with it, like making lists and stuff, but I remember I felt very relieved when I heard that, because, like, in my mind, I just thought, I feel like this is getting a little heavy, but I want to talk about it a little bit. Yeah, I just thought I just wasn't, like, working hard enough, ever. Despite studying for, like, 10 hours on, like, 1 hour's worth of lecture materials plus, and still not being able to understand the concepts no matter what I did. Meanwhile, I was looking around at friends studying the same thing at the same time as me, and them being able to grasp it faster, and I'd just be like, why? This isn't fair. Like, why do I have to work 10 times harder? Not trying to be like, woe is me. But in my mind, I'm like, why? And, like, I would never, ever give up on anything. I would just always keep working hard and hard, and it would burn me out real bad, because I'd be like, no matter how hard I work, I feel like I was never getting the results I wanted. It was very sad. So, yeah, I'm just, there's only so much you can do about it, though. I guess the main thing is, like, don't compare yourself to others. That's a bad one. Like, that will fix a lot of things in your mind. People said it's easy, just make a schedule. Yeah. Do you know how hard it is to, like, some days, like, I know it would work for me. Like, yeah, schedules can work for people, but sometimes it was so overwhelming, I couldn't even make a schedule, like I couldn't even write out a list of things to do, because writing out that list of things to do was just so much. It was so overwhelming because I knew in my mind that I had to do a lot of things that day. So just knowing that, like, kind of, I would be like paused for the whole day. Like I couldn't do anything because just the thought of it was too overwhelming. So it's like you have to learn to figure out how to put on blinders and just take it one step at a time. Yeah, it's tough trying, yeah. So that's also why, like, if I have a lot of emails or something at work, ooh, that's bad. But I have my ways of going about it, and, you know, like talking to people about it too, like different methods and like how you're feeling. That's a good way of doing it. But it's crazy how some people, like, to me, oh, also the hobbies, oh my, the hyperfixation, I've had that my whole life. Hobbies, artwork, all these things, so many different mediums of art I have in my room right now. Like, I got really into journaling, and then I got really into painting, and I got really into drawing with markers and drawing with colored pencils, and I really wanted to make candles. There was one night where I went on a tangent about making candles, and then I literally looked up everything I needed to make the candles, and I was going to order the supplies. Like, it was just, I mean, there's a lot, but these aren't exclusive to like ADHD or ADD. There's, but it is definitely, there are signs. And if anyone has any signs, and you're struggling, like, because if you're not struggling with like your day-to-day life, then it's fine. But if it's like becoming a real struggle to do things related to like work or school, that's usually when people are like, okay, maybe we should go and see someone. That's where I was at recently. I'm like, I am having a problem, maybe I should admit it. Anyways, hopefully that wasn't too like down or sad or anything like that. I guess I really like to let people know that they're not alone, because yeah, no one's alone. Everything is hard for different people, and no one likes to show it. People don't like showing that they're struggling. Which makes sense, you know, like when you think about it, like, you're like, oh, well, why would I want to show? So anytime I would get a test grade back, like if someone's like, oh, like, how well did you do? Like, I'd be honest, like, usually my grade would be like, yeah, I got like a 67. But sometimes that would help people feel better. Not that my goal is to make other people feel better, but just people, I don't know. Then maybe sometimes I would find out that someone else that I knew would do not as bad, and then we would study together. Whereas, like, maybe if I didn't say anything to them, that wouldn't have happened, because people are embarrassed about it. Which can be hard, because I had some friends that were, like, super, super smart in college. Like, by one of my closer college friends, she would always get, like, 100 on things. And then we would just talk about her grades, and she'd be like, oh, she'd be like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay. You know, I'm trying my best. Long butterfly effect, yeah. So sorry, I feel like my asthma has been a little acting up lately. That's also why I am sorry to say I probably won't do karaoke for this stream. I remember briefly mentioning it, but the air quality on like the entire East Coast, not just the coast, but basically my entire time zone has been bad because of the Canadian wildfires. Sorry, I'm drinking some water. So I think that's kind of made my asthma a little bit not fun. What advice would you give to young artists? I'm so sorry it took me forever to answer. Hi! My advice for the young artists, I guess just like keep on drawing, because when I was younger I used to draw and then I stopped, and then I started again in like high school, and then I stopped, and then I started again in college, and now here I am, and I haven't stopped since, and I'm so happy. I wish I wouldn't have stopped. Obviously life gets in the way, but just, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Don't be afraid to use references too. I feel like there are some people that are like against using references for your art. What was the question you said was super weird before? I haven't got to it yet. It was just like something that was I guess violence? It was a little descriptive. So I don't want to share it to, like, trigger anyone. Let me see if I can find it. It was a quite violent horror related question that I will not read out loud. Because reading it is making my imagination go wild, and I don't like that. I'll try to get through some of these faster, because there's actually quite a bit more questions here, which I'm happy that you guys are asking questions. It makes me happy. If for some reason I run out of time, I will definitely answer more questions. I love this site, and I love answering questions or just statements. Advice to young artists. Yes, keep doing what you're doing. Don't be afraid to use references. Like, you know, looking at stuff. Like, that was what my art teacher would always give. Like, you know, you would do, like, gesture drawings of, like, staring at someone and trying to draw them. Or just drawing things from life. Like, say you want to draw your water bottle. Do that. Or if you're having trouble, like, drawing a pose, just look a person up and draw looking at them. Like, that is totally okay. The only thing that's not okay is, like, completely copying something and posting it as your own. That is not okay. But there are definitely people who, like, you know, if for some reason you cannot understand, like, a shape or something, I know that sounds weird, but there was one time where I wanted to draw, like, a potion bottle, and I don't know what it was just about the shape. I couldn't figure it out. So I just took an image and I traced over it. It wasn't someone else's art. It was a real image of just, like, a potion bottle. And that helped me. Just doing it once even helped me understand the shape that I was looking for. And then I was able to draw more on my own without the use of that first original reference image. So that is totally fine too. Because I feel like some people are a little crazy with, like, oh, I just draw everything from my head. No, don't do that. And also, if you can, totally get into digital art. Now, of course, if your preference is physical media, you can do that too. But I feel like the barrier of entry for digital artwork is so much lower now than it was when I was a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I don't think you could draw on iPads. I don't remember if an iPad was a thing when I was a kid, honestly. But there's, like, a lot more tools that you can use for a lot less money, I think. And keep taking art classes. Don't let anyone say that you can't have a career in art, because you totally can. Think about the entire VTubing industry. Are you kidding? So many people are willing to spend so much money on amazing artwork by amazing people. It is very nice. Now, I wouldn't blame anybody for having a quote-unquote backup position, like going to school for something else, or, I don't know, learning a trade, but I do not think it is a far stretch to say that you could totally become a full-time, if not part-time artist. You know, maybe not everyone will be able to make a crazy amount of money off of their art, but I definitely think you can make some. You know, like, I know some artists, I have some art friends that they, like, work a part-time job, but then they do conventions the other times, or there are some people that I know that do conventions full-time, which is crazy. That's very cool. It's okay to do both. Like me, I'm in engineering, and I also do art. The same way as authors. Yeah. You can do both. I feel like people think they can't do both. You can totally do both. Yes. I guess is my advice. And then the yeah. Let's see. Alright, I've also got another question. That says, let's see, pancakes, waffles, or French toast? Let me see. That one is, I love waffles. Had a question, I don't know if it went through. Oh, let me see. Pancakes, waffles, or French toast? This one, for me, it's waffles. Which I know that might be... Like, I feel like a lot of people like pancakes. But I like waffles. So yeah. And then we've also got this Q10. What superpower would you have if you could have one? What's your favorite chore to do? My favorite musician band? And a favorite OC that I've made? I guess a favorite OC that I've made is me. Me? Other than that, I haven't really made any, so no. If you count me as an OC, but I am me, so maybe not. You like watching my Armored Core videos? Ah, yay, thank you! I will have more. I'm gonna be doing a New Game Plus this Friday. And favorite superpower would you have if you could have one? I feel like I would want to pause time. I want to stop time so that I could do as much as I want. Yeah, but then also not age. I feel like that's it. That's the first thing that comes to my head besides like flying or something. Favorite musician, as of right now, I already answered that back a few questions ago. It was Magdalena Bay, as of right now. You could probably scroll back. I'll try to timestamp this if I remember, so I can timestamp all the questions so people come back to it. Most famous really famous authors aren't full-time. Yeah, I don't want to say author. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. What's my favorite chore to do? Oh my gosh, I feel like I knew this. I don't mind vacuuming. I know that may be weird. I don't mind vacuuming at all. I don't mind, like, cleaning off surfaces. I think the one that I don't like is washing the dishes. And that's just because I do not have a dishwasher. So it's annoying to have to do that. And then, like, I kind of have some, not major, I have some minor back problems. So if I stand for too long while washing the dishes, like not just if I stand for too long in general, because I can stand up and walk around like literally all day and I'll be mostly fine, but I don't know what maybe I just need like a better standing mat for the dishes, or maybe it's just the way I'm hunched over or what. But sometimes it just kind of starts to hurt the upper neck area and it like burns. I'm like, okay, this is annoying. So washing the dishes, it's not fun. I don't love that. Yeah, maybe vacuuming is my favorite because it's pretty like simple, straightforward, or just like, you know, spraying the cleaning stuff on things and like wiping it down. That's pretty satisfying because you can like visually see it getting cleaner, so that's fun too. Okay, I think I answered all those. Great. All right, this one I'm not gonna put on here because this is the one that the second question is a little bit grotesque, so I don't want anyone to be like, what the heck? Again, it's not mean or anything. It's just a little it's too much. Okay, so if you could have any mythical creature as a pet, what would it be and why? You could make your own, like a cat the size of Texas that spits out cupcakes. You believe ADD is an outdated term. Yeah. I think they merged it because they're super, super, super similar, and I think that's what I was trying to remember beforehand. I think they can overlap a lot. Yeah, yeah, who knows, right? It's possible. There's a whole bunch of different things that people have and they get misdiagnosed all the time, but, you know, I feel like as long as the tasks, what is it? What is that called? Not tasks. Basically the little things that I do to help myself out, get through the day, get through my job, get through just life, as long as those are helping me, and they line up with the tools, right, that are used to help people who typically have like ADHD or ADD, then that's fine. I think we're winning. As long as it's getting better, we're winning. The distinction is significant. Oh. But yeah, if I could have any mythical creature as a pet and I could make it up, oh my gosh. Well, if we're talking about like a cat that can spit out cupcakes, I would want some mythical creature that could like give me money or something. I feel like I would want something that I could fly on, maybe. like a dragon or something. Like one that can shrink. Maybe like some sort of hippogriff or something. Like some sort of cat that can like transform into a house cat, but then it could also transform into a flying animal, and then it can give me money. If we're talking about anything, like, not to say money isn't everything, but if I could have anything in the world, why not have a super cool, awesome, magical cat that can transform into something that can transport me everywhere, and then it can also give me money. Although that money wouldn't be, assuming it's valid money. Or it could be gold. How about that? Because money has like serial numbers and stuff like that. Okay. I'm gonna get through a couple. Some of these are really quick. How do I... We have... Ah, what did I do? I messed up. A hyperactive reaction is important identification. Okay, we have another... Bruh, I wish I could download all these. Hold on. Let me download a whole bunch of these while we talk about ADHD in the chat. I'm like getting embarrassed because I'm taking so long. I'm sorry, guys. No Face from Spirited Away mixed with the bus cat from Neighbor Totoro is your dream mythical animal. Oh my gosh. But I wouldn't... No Face kind of scares me, so maybe not. But I get what you're saying. That is funny. That movie kind of scared me, you know? Okay. Alright, I'm downloading a couple questions. $16. Okay, I've got a couple of them. Sorry for getting started. No, that wasn't... I wasn't trying to, like, say that you can't do that. I'm being serious, though, because it's helping, because I want you guys to be entertained while I'm over here struggling to open questions. What's your favorite animal? I don't know. I really like... Okay, I feel like it's... Capybaras are really cute. Ferrets are cute. I love cats. Monkeys are cute, but they also kind of scare me. Let's see. I also want to see a platypus in real life. So I don't know. For right now, I'm gonna change the inattentive type versus hyperactive type. Maybe not appear to outside. Relate to the person. Ah, yeah. Maybe they just branched it easier for some weird medical reasons. Favorite animal. Yeah, I don't know my favorite animal, but I'll change it to what animal do I want to see most in person right now, and that is either a platypus or a capybara. So we're gonna do that. That's what it'll be. Oops. No oops. It's okay. You can talk about that. Another good creature you want is a thing from Japanese mythology. That's a tree with a horse leg that kicks people in the face. Oh my gosh. All right, here you go. What is your favorite shape? Ditto? Ditto. It'll be ditto. That's my favorite shape. Okay? 13. How are you today? I'm doing great today. Besides my, weird asthma problem that I'm having. I was a little bit stressed out actually earlier. I feel like I'm always like, I'm doing great, but actually earlier I was stressed out. So yeah, that right now I'm doing great. Earlier I was stressed out. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm a little burnt out, in general about work and not really this, don't worry. I make sure to take breaks from the things I know that I can control as much as I can. But I know, I do feel, see, that's why I haven't posted a YouTube Shorts, because I'll like sit and I'll think of an idea and I'm like, no, I don't like that. So I feel like I'm in a creative burnout for sure, which is upsetting. Texas cat that spits cupcake sounds pretty good. Probably have a tiny dragon that can grow big enough to meet. Yeah! Perry the platypus, exactly. It's like, Perry! No, a platypus! Perry the platypus! I love seeing Dan Papa Meyer's like shorts and TikToks. Oh, thanks for subscribing! So yes, I'm doing pretty good overall. I was stressed out, now I'm feeling better. So that is great. That's always great. Number 14. Will you ever make a video of just showing fan art? I mean, I kind of already did that. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I like having the showcase. I would love to figure out how to like have like a rotating thing or something after my streams, like as the ending or something. Like if you look at what Jade Animation does at the end of her videos, she has like a cool little revolving thing of all the fan art people have sent her recently, and I think that's very cute. So maybe one day I'll do that too. 14, 15. Go check the community tab. Yeah. Alright, we have a really sweet question. So, hi, I just want to let you know that you're amazing and awesome and such a wonderful inspiration to me. You're the reason I started drawing again. Thanks so much. And what sub count when did you do a face reveal? 1, thank you so much for the very, very sweet message. You know, I don't know how to react to some of these things except for that's very sweet. I'm so happy that, you know, you guys feel this way. And somehow when I do a face reveal, I'm not sure if there would be a specific number, but there is a question after this one that is kind of related. So I'll pop up that question right now. Right, this is question 15. Okay. 16. Favorite YouTuber? Will you ever do a fan meetup at a convention? The dreaded face reveal. So first favorite YouTuber, I really like Sophia Nygaard. I love Simply Nailogical Christine. Who else do I watch? Sometimes I watch Huts. Like the game theory channels, you know, MatPat. Who else? Part of me, I feel like I'm probably forgetting someone so important that I watch on YouTube. But yeah, anytime a Sophia video pops up, I just drop everything and watch it. Like, I don't care how long it is. Her editing style, just everything. The storytelling, I love her stuff. It's great. And same with, like, on her husband Tyler's channel as well. I like watching their stuff. So, yeah, I'm sure there's more, but that's what I thought of now. And I don't want to take too long on the questions because we have a lot, and I don't want to miss anybody's questions. You ever do a fan meetup at a convention? If I, for some reason, ever get big enough to have a... what's that called? A meetup like that? I think I would. So, in related to face reveal, I'm not sure how much I would, like, post a picture of my face on this channel, but I'm not that kind of relates back to like a VTuber question. I'm not necessarily a VTuber because I don't want to show my face ever. It's just more so like I like this format of videos and streaming, so I wouldn't mind, you know, like it would kind of be like I wouldn't make a big deal about it, you know. Similar, I think some other VTubers do the same thing where they do in real life fan meetups, but then they don't really like post many pictures of their full face or anything. So yeah, that's it. Yes, that would be a yes. Walter did nothing wrong. I agree. Poor Walter. So yeah, face reveal, maybe not at any specific number. Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't, I don't know. I probably wouldn't hype it up or anything like that because I'm not about to have an incident that happened. You know, like, now all I can think about is Dream. Oh, face reveal, not clickbait 3 a.m. Yeah, I wouldn't want it to happen in like a Jaden Animations way though. Like, I feel really bad for her in the way that it happened where like someone filmed a video and they were like, hey, is it okay that your face is in it? And she was like, yeah. And then she was like, actually, just kidding. Can you send the video over to me and I'll just blur myself out? And they're like, sure. So then she spent like a couple hours editing her face out, and then the person decided to post the version with her face unblurred and like used it as clickbait, which is not cool because she wasn't prepared for that, and that's not okay. So yeah, don't care much either way. It's a matter of respecting privacy. Yeah, but it's, yeah. And it's one of those things where for some reason, like, this is like a level of huge that I don't know if I would ever be in terms of meeting up at a fan convention. But it's also so, like, I would rather, say if I did get that large, I would rather not have people, like, recognize me on the street as much, because it would just be a little easier to live life. Like, I've heard things about, like, Markiplier or certain people, like, they can't go somewhere without someone recognizing them. And it's not that that's bad, and I know a lot of times they will always stop and say hi to people, but that does sound a little bit intense and scary. So yeah, like, everyone's just a normal person. I think I would have it be like a partial, like, I think the VTuber Ceri, like, she has a face mask on, so she's shown a picture of her face, but just with the face mask. Safety first. You'd hate to be a public figure. Yeah, I feel like it's weird because technically you take that risk by putting yourself online like this, but the likelihood of it happening is so slim that most people don't have to worry about it. But it could happen, you know. But that's just a risk. All I know is that security cameras are great, and yeah. And sometimes people have great intentions, especially, like, some people will figure out people's address and want to visit, and I've heard stories of people just, you know, showing up to someone's house and just wanting a picture, and it's like, the intention isn't harmful, but imagine someone, like, showing up at your house. Like, that's, you know, that's your personal space. It's different if you're walking around at a Walmart, you know, but at your house, that's really scary. He will defend you. Yeah, there we go. So yes. Again, I'm not 100% against it at all. In fact, like, obviously, you know, I'm a person. My face is probably on the internet, you know, like probably everyone's is, right? Somewhere, but that's fine. Like, there's only so much you can do about that, and yes, if I did, it would not be a dramatic face reveal, and I would be willing to do in-person stuff, because yeah, that's fine by me, but I would probably wear a face mask. Let's see, what is this next question on? I'm like jamming out to this music. My cats will protect. Yes, they will. My dog is a really good guard dog. Like, if someone is on anywhere near the house, she will start barking. Very good. Your face being maybe somewhere and putting it up on a big screen. Right. Yeah. Because I'm sure that there are people who are, like, there's a couple people, oh, you know, like, okay, there's Alex Myers, a film commentator person. He has posted a picture of his face, but, like, all of his videos are just his, I wouldn't call, he's not a VTuber, but, you know, like a film reaction, not film reaction, a film review, but funny. I don't know what that type of channel is, but basically you recognize him by that. But he has a picture of, like, him and his girlfriend or something on his mascot or whatever. Yeah, he has a picture of him and his girlfriend, I think, on his Twitter. But it's kind of like that, where his channel is big, but you probably wouldn't recognize him, at least by his face, out in public. And I think that's, like, a pretty good medium between, like, well, you're online, this is just how it's gonna be, but we can at least control it. How long have I been streaming for? I have only been streaming for about a little over 6 months. As in, consistently. If we're talking about consistently. And let's see, question 17. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Or where do you want to be in 5 years? This is something I feel like I can never visualize because I have no idea. I feel like I might want to move out of the location where I am in, like move out out of town. That's like what I mean. Like move out of town to a different town, maybe. New sub. Ah, thank you. And in terms of content creation, I would love to have more videos. I do not plan on leaving anytime soon. I don't plan on going to any sort of corporation. I am not auditioning for corporations. No. Like there was a while like in the beginning where I was like considering, I was like, oh, would I be like a good fit for a corporation? I'm like, no, I know for a fact, absolutely not. You know, like there was the one that I saw recently where they're like, the only way I'd go to a corporation is if VShojo was knocking on my door. And they're different. Like, they're not like a normal corporation. Like, they're more of like a talent agency, you know, acquisition situation. Like, I like my character. I like the way that I'm streaming. I like that I can pick what I'm doing. It's very nice. And if for some reason I wanted a manager, I can always hire one. You know? Like, you can get some of those benefits with that. And there's like a level of charm that independent VTubers and content creators have that is different. Yeah, horror stories. Oh yeah, I am sure some of you are familiar with the current controversies going on with a certain VTuber company right now. I used to follow that VTuber company. I don't anymore, but I won't say their name because online, but it's all over the place. I feel really, really bad for all the girls affected by that. I had no idea that any of that would happen. Lucid's good, VTuber left still on good terms. That's always a good sign. Yeah, but scary things can happen within these corporations that should not be named. Yeah. It's sad. It's very sad what the girls are going through right now, and I hope they all have successful careers as indies. Hopefully they all will not join a corporation anytime soon. They'll just have a good time as independent VTubers like the rest of us. But otherwise, 5 years, I don't know, doing the same thing. I know within the 5-year timeline that whoever asked this, I want to go to Japan. I want to visit Japan. I had a trip planned years ago, not like planned, but tentatively planned, but then it was just bad timing with like school and stuff, and then another trip was planned for like 2019-ish, but then college again, then COVID happened and all these things, and it's just a lot harder to do things when you have a full-time job, so because you don't get a summer vacation, which is kind of big sad, but whatever. So yeah, I want to go to Japan. Basically, yeah, life 5 years, probably won't have any major changes. The only thing, okay, I would love to be a full-time artist. I would love that. But for now, I will be very happy with where I'm at, and yeah. Yes. Also, don't mind my little bot. I didn't say that. That is automatic. That is not a dig to anybody. Okay, we're getting closer to the end. Let me just save a couple more questions. Ah! Okay, wait. I love how cute the questions are on this site. It's like the way that they... Also, this is very random. I really wish that I could, like, make music, if that makes sense. Like, I want to learn. I want to learn how to make music. I feel like with art and stuff, I feel like I can pick up a lot of things very quickly, but when it comes to music, I feel like I can't. Cute. Do I play an instrument? No. Nope. Well, hold on. When I was younger, just a little bit younger, not too much younger than now, I, played the ukulele a little bit. Which I know I feel like that might be like everyone plays the ukulele. But my defense, my hands, I feel like are too small to play guitar. And piano, I can't play it properly. So, yeah. Alright, let me... Where is this? Okay, there we go. 17, 18. Alright, I've got all the rest of the questions. How come your profile has a hat, but your VTuber model doesn't? The honest reason is because when I was drawing my live 2D version, I could not figure out how to draw the hat. I didn't know how to draw the hat and rig it in live 2D. That was it. That's why my model art's different. However, I do have a hat in my new model. So yeah, that's why. Which I feel like is a silly reason, but that is a reason. Garfield or Hello Kitty? I know my answer. I feel like... I know, rip my hat. My hands are too small. I feel like my hands are too small. Like my fingers, like how many inches? I can measure. Okay, my pointer finger is less than 3 inches tall. There you go. There's a measurement of me, a Ceri measurement. I feel like my hands are kind of small. I don't know, but like obviously there are plenty of people who play guitar and I'm sure their hands are small, but I don't know. Like, okay, I'm measuring my hand. From like the bottom of my hand to my middle finger. And I have a measuring tape on my desk just because I measure things all the time. Yeah, it's like maybe 6.5 inches from like the bottom of my hand to like the top of my middle finger. Careful. Uh-oh. Should I not be saying this? New idea for throw. Properly fitting guitar. There we go. But I like how simple the ukulele is, and I feel like I don't have to strain my hands. There's small guitars is a thing. Yeah. Oh, I don't mind if someone knows my height. I think I've said my height. I'm pretty average height. I don't mind if someone knows my height. That's fine. Theirs had to be fitted like shoes. Ah. Also, I feel like Garfield is my choice because it's funny. Like, he's just like a lazy little dude. So I'm picking Garfield. See, I feel like I need to educate myself on like certain internet safety things. I feel like there are some questions that I would answer when I don't know that would be like self-incriminating, you know? What's my favorite childhood memory? I do not know. What is? You're 5'11.75 inches. Nah. I'm like okay, I'm trying to think in my head. It's safe for me to say my height online, right? Like it's fine. I'm not short and I'm not tall. But that depends on perspective. I think I am very close to the average height of people my age. Gamers, I'm back. Hey. Wear 8-inch heels. Heels hurt me. Very painful. I'm trying to think of childhood memories. There was one time where I ran into a sliding glass door at my Nana's house because I thought it was open, but it wasn't. So there's that. Or my Nana and Papa's, not just my Nana's. So I remember that. I remember like lots of trick-or-treating stuff. We were like playing in the backyard and running around the neighborhood, going to certain schools. Now I'm like, man, what did I enjoy as a kid? There was a lot, but I feel like because I'm on the spot. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing, you know, video games. A childhood memory, crying on stage in 1st grade. Oh no. Oof. I don't. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat because I forget that I have water near me that I can drink. So yeah, I don't know what my favorite... Childhood is a long time. It is! It is a long time. Congrats. Thank you! Alright, I'm gonna move on just so that I don't take too long. But I don't know. I loved playing games as a kid though. Like playing Pokemon, those were very fond memories. Me playing Pokemon like Emerald, specifically, like Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire, those three, I loved it. Of all the ways to express yourself and create art, why drawing? It came, I feel like I kind of answered this a little bit with like the music one. I feel like it came the most natural to me. That's the one, that's it. It came the most natural to me, and that's why I chose it. Because I've tried like painting and stuff like that, which it is kind of like drawing. The part where you gain sentience, oh gosh. There you go. Ah, yes, we all remember that moment, for sure. Yeah, drawing was the, like, most natural one, I guess, for me. But as a kid, I also always loved, like, singing. I took a dance class when I was a kid, too. I haven't danced ever since, though, so I can't remember. But art, I like the idea of being able to think of a concept and draw it. Which I'm still working on that. Like, I would love to get better so that I can do that. And I love other people's art so much. Like, art is, like, my favorite... one of my favorite mediums ever. Or medium... Sorry. Medium might not be the right word. But, like, drawings, paintings, stuff like that. Because everyone's stuff is so unique and so pretty. And drawing's pretty accessible as well. Like, it's very accessible because, you know, you have a lot of people who are really good at instruments, but a lot of the times you need the money to buy an instrument. And I'm not saying that anyone who has an instrument's rich, but I am saying that, like, say if your family doesn't already have one, or like if you want to get into something specific, like especially any like a violin or a piano, like that might be a bit much to have in the household for some people. So I feel like art is just, and there's a lot of, I don't know. I feel like with music, it's black and white in the sense where it's like, this is the D chord, this is the E chord, this is that. Whereas with drawing, it's like, there are basics like anatomy and stuff like that, but yeah, it's that pencils are cheap. Yeah, you just get a pen and paper, or pencil and paper. Heck, you could take that from your school. Not endorsing theft, but I'm just saying that's how accessible that is to everyone. Besides singing, right? Yeah, singing is just like you just start singing, but of course there are more proper ways to sing and all that. How do you send a question? Oh, it's pinned. It's pinned. It's pinned. It's pinned at the top. You send there. You type in the box and you type like the pink-ish OK button. Even if it's in Japanese, it should be pink. And you'll hit OK. And then there's going to be two options. One of them is going to be like kind of white or grayed out. And the other one will be green. And you're going to want to select that. So type in box, hit the pink button, and then hit the green button. And it'll send. So yeah, drawing was the most barrier of entry one. You lost the pinned message. It should still be there. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I lost my 21. Okay, now we're on 22. Did I save this twice? I did. Whoops. Okay, you mentioned wanting to play more FromSoft games after Armored Core 6. Which one were you gonna start with? I know I had a conversation with someone in the comments about this one. You were talking about how they recommended to me Elder Scrolls because it seemed like it was another one that was more beginner friendly. So I might do that one. I might do that one next. Here's the IRS. Yes, the IRS, hello. So yeah, I think I might try Elden Ring next, which I am horrified about because it's very different from Armored Core, and that's gonna be my first like Souls-like game ever. Because I wouldn't consider Armored Core Souls-like. So yeah. Sorry, jeez, my asthma. Ugh. 24, okay. You arrive to a costume party. What are you wearing? Are you reaching to eat watermelons, marshmallows, or those hard pretzel crackers? And what is the movie you are all watching? Can't wait for those streams. Nice. I'm glad. Hopefully people will be entertained. What am I wearing to a costume party? So if we're talking about this year, I want to be Waluigi, which, oh my gosh, it's October and I need to put that on my Amazon wish list. I'm gonna be Waluigi this year for Halloween. So fun, or maybe not so fun fact about me, I don't love watermelon. I recently tried it again and I just don't like, I'm not in love with watermelon, you know? I don't really like it. I don't like it that much. I'm sorry. I know people love watermelon. It's like the summer classic. I don't know if it's just about the texture or like what the heck's about it, but I don't really like it that much. This is what throne is invented for. What is what throne's invented for? Oh, Waluigi. Hey, I do have things on my throne. This is the real controversy. I know. I was always afraid to tell people I met too, like honestly, because people love watermelon. Oh my gosh. But okay, but I like a lot of other things. I love cantaloupe and I love pineapple and strawberries and apples and blueberries and blackberries. Like I love all of those. I just don't love watermelon. I did eat a couple pieces though the other week because I went to the pool at a friend's house and her parents prepared some watermelon and I ate it, but like I wasn't like in love with it, but I'm gonna try it again next time. Like I'm gonna try it again because I ate it, but like I don't know, do I like watermelon flavored stuff? No, I don't. I love cantaloupe, Tebby. Yes, cantaloupe is one of my favorite fruits ever in the world. Which is funny because it's adjacent, right? It's a melon, but I love cantaloupe. I could eat an entire cantaloupe. Now I want one. I want one right now, but I don't have one and I need to go to the store. Cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. All right, I'm glad we can all agree. Cantaloupe is the best melon. No questions asked. Okay. So yes, I will be Waluigi. I will reach for the cantaloupe. Oh no, you don't like cantaloupe. Oh no. Okay, you can enjoy your watermelon. Oh, you're allergic. All right, that's a valid excuse. Yes, if you're allergic to something, it's fine. It's a berry? What? I did not know that. Am I eating? Okay, if we replace watermelon with cantaloupe, that's what I'm gonna have. Otherwise, I feel like the first thing that I would reach for would be pretzels. But I also love marshmallows too. But I feel like I'd have pretzels first. However, if there are cookies, I'd probably reach for that too. Actually, I'll have one of everything. That's what's gonna happen. And the movie. So I actually have a couple of little Halloween get-togethers that I'll be going to in this month on like a couple Saturdays. I'm trying to think, what would we all watch? I like the Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's a Christmas movie. Hocus Pocus. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that in forever. Coraline? You're right. That's horrifying. Like, for what it is. I feel like I want to watch Coraline again. What are some good, like, not... So I feel like with my friend group, we're not going to watch anything, like, crazy. I feel like I would want to watch Hocus Pocus because I haven't seen it in so long. And I barely remember it. You don't like that movie? It's even scary. Coraline? Coraline's like, it's like a nightmare. Like, it's not scary in the traditional sense. It's just a little like off-putting. Also, I'm sorry, I'm coughing, guys. I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the question page. to make sure that there are no more questions. It is unsettling. Ah! Oh my gosh. There's a lot more questions. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good question. Let me save it. Wait, Q25. Okay, I'm gonna save a couple. Hold on. Q26. Q27. Coraline. Eerie spelling usually important. You're right. Idea of being a Halloween movie. Yeah, that makes sense. Congrats on the 500. Ah, thank you! Alright, let me pull up the next questions. Wow, I was starting off thinking like I wasn't gonna have many, but you guys went above my expectations. Oh my gosh. Sour Patch Kids, Reese's, Skittles, Twizzlers, or M&M's. You can only choose one to keep and the rest are erased off the earth forever. I think... Okay, so... Reese's are gone. Skittles are gone. Twizzlers are gone. If it's all M&M's, I'm gonna have to keep M&M's because I like peanut M&M's a lot. And the pretzel M&M's, which I feel like I don't know where they exist anymore. But I feel like I would want to keep M&M's or Sour Patch Kids. If we're talking about every M&M, then it's gonna be M&M's I'm keeping. Twizzlers are your favorite. I loved, hey, I'm not dissing on Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers too. But if I could never have a peanut M&M's, the minis, yes, the minis are so good. Yeah, I think M&M's I would be the most depressed about if they weren't here on this planet anymore. Favorite dog breed and favorite cat breed? Oh, I don't know. Well, I have a beagle. She's a little cutie. Favorite cat breed? I don't know. I feel like Maine Coons are really pretty though, like with their fluffy hair. So I'll just say that. Or just the ones that I have, which are just the American short hair, generic, random, not bargain bin, but they're like get what you get, you know, like they're just random cats. Like all of that. Dog, I love American Eskimos because it was my childhood dog. Hate to miss it, thank you, stepping away. Ah, no problem. It's a long one, so go for it. Newfoundland, Samoyed, Great Pyrenees. I used to have a Samoyed, and my friend had a Great Pyrenees mix. No, not Great Pyrenees mix. Hold on. Did she? Oh shoot. Yes, she had like a Great Pyrenees mix of some sort. And I used to have a Samoyed and an American Eskimo at one point, so I also really like American Eskimos. I love Samoyeds as well, but the one that stayed with me longer in childhood, the one that I knew most, was our American Eskimo. He was such a good dog. Not that I don't like beagles, I do, because my little baby girl is a beagle, but they're a little crazy. They're a little high energy. Oh, high energy. Loud. Crazy. Psychotic. Like, wow. Woo. So I love my dog a lot. But I don't know if that's my favorite breed. I don't know what, like, you know, what are breeds, right? We all made them. Humans made breeds. But I am, of course, partial to my childhood dog, so I think I'll say that. Domestic short hair cat and Great Pyrenees is my dog. Yep. My go-to coffee order is... She can hear me. I know. Oh no, poor little baby girl. Oh, my sweet Daisy. I love her. She's my favorite right now. She's my favorite. My little cute girl. Oh. It's okay. She's too smooth brained to understand. I've like been singing that like smooth brain, no lumps or bumps or whatever, like that one meme to her because she chew up my kitchen mat. So thought I'd share that. So yeah, Beagle, very high energy, but she is very cute. Like I've never had a dog, anything like her. She's pretty misbehaved. But she can also be a good girl and she's very sweet and she loves everybody. So that is very nice. Oh, wow. But I love the size of Beagle. It's very nice. Like she is like the perfect size. Not too tiny and not too big. Coffee order, I get, so if we're talking about like when I make it myself, actually no, it's pretty much the same order no matter where I go anyways. My go-to is just an iced coffee with either almond milk or oat milk and just like a little bit of sweetener. So like say if I were to place this at Starbucks, my order is an iced coffee with almond milk and I have it half sweet. So whatever their default sweetness is, I cut it in half because I don't like it, like, I don't like plain, or at least not at Starbucks, because it's just too bitter for me with that, but I like a little bit sweet, so I get something pretty generic, yeah. And the reason I go for almond or oat milk is because lactose intolerance. Love that. That doesn't mean I won't eat ice cream though, but if I like drink an entire coffee and there's a ton of milk in there, that's not good. And I have a very, 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 very minimal dairy allergy. I say very, 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 very minimal because I can still eat it and it's totally fine. I think it probably just affects my skin or something. I don't know. I found that out through like a blood test. So yeah. Song is jamming. What would you do if a fan recognized you in public, like by your voice or something? I have no idea. Part of me would want to play dumb, but I would feel so bad for lying. Like, I do not like being dishonest. I might be awkward and be like, yes, hi. But I feel like you would all second guess it, right? I feel like you would totally second guess that. And I feel like if I recognize somebody's voice, I wouldn't be sure. You know, and then if I go be like, oh, are you this person? Then I just say no. But then I would probably tweet about it and then you would see it. Like that's what happened. I don't know what I would do. I feel like I would eventually have to, so they get better with experience. Yeah, right now that's never happened. It's a matter, like statistically it is a matter of time. Even if I stay like really, really small like this, with just 500, because who knows, maybe like there might be a few of you, like, I don't know, we could shop at the same grocery store, or like if I go on vacation somewhere, I don't know, like, I mean, the world is really big, but it's also small, because I've definitely had some funny stories from friends where they'll like both go on a trip to a different state and then see each other like without planning, like just in passing. Like it's just crazy like how things like that happen. I don't know, I would probably be nervous because I don't want to disappoint anybody. Like that's what I would be afraid of. Like I don't want to disappoint you guys with like how I react or something. Okay, let's see. What is this? What? Alright, let me download a couple more questions. We have Q. Oh my gosh, we're already in question 28. Y'all are crazy. Okay, some of these are just silly questions though. Putting a lot of pressure on myself, like you for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, yes, lots of pressure. Silly little questions. Also, I'll say this right now. I have a question here that I'm not going to answer. Because I don't want you guys to see all of my past usernames. It's just asking about, like, online usernames and my past usernames. No, you will only know this username. Ceri Willow. That is all. And if for some reason any of you guys happen to see any other username, just keep it to yourself. That's all. That is all that I respectfully ask, and I would very much appreciate it, you know? That is all. That is all I will answer on any sort of usernames that I may or may not have had in the past. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Love that. Yeah. So I'm sorry I keep coughing. I keep having like the need to cough. I'm like, stop. Jeez. Okay, we have this truth or dare. Dare, ask your chat a question to answer. Truth, what food would you eat if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life? I'm gonna go for truth, and I'm gonna say potatoes. 100% potatoes. Like, that's the first thing that pops into my head, so that's what I'll say. I would eat potatoes for the rest of my life if I could only eat one food. I don't know if that's the right answer, but I feel like you can have potatoes in so many different ways. Versatile, exactly. Do you bite or lick your ice cream? Both. It depends on the type. Soft serve, I definitely lick the ice cream, I think. A lot of the times I'll get like a sundae, or even if I get a cone, I'll have a spoon with it. Like when it gets down to the cone part, I definitely bite the ice cream. But if it's like in front of me, I do not just take a chomp out of it. Like, no. Also because I have sensitive teeth, so that doesn't work. I've gotta have a lick of it. So I think that answers it. But eventually it does turn into both. Yeah, I can feel it right now, thinking about it. We have a nice compliment here from the IRS. Thank you, thank you. You guys all as well, but also not in the sus way. Ooh, corn is everything. You're right. We have, am I your favorite? Nobody in particular is my favorite, because that would be cheating. That would be playing favorites. There is no such thing. Please rephrase as a question. I will not answer this. This is not a question. No. This is a question, though. But no. Nobody in particular is my favorite. You are all my favorites. Like, each and every one of you. Hello? Are you kidding? You have all chosen to subscribe to me and actually watch my streams and stay and, like my content and, like, leave comments and draw fan art. That's the best compliment ever. Like, I think about you guys all the time. Really, like, actually. You know, like, I have a lot of your a lot of your usernames memorized in my head. Like, I truly. Now, I'm sure that won't be the case forever. I'm sure maybe one day it'll be hard for me to do that. But like, you know, all of you who chat, like, I see your usernames, right? You know, they stay in my head, and I'll think about y'all. I'll be like, oh, look at this. I have my stream tonight. I wonder who's gonna show up. Like, so, no, thanks. Thanks so much for you, too. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet. Alright, I'm gonna refresh. Oh my gosh. Pay no taxes. Wait, hold on. Let me download this one. I think this is the last question. This is silly. Another silly question. And then I'm gonna reward you guys. What are some people you can name off the top of your head? No, I'm not gonna do that. I won't do that. Only because if I miss somebody, I don't want to make anyone upset. That is the only reason why not. But I know if you gave me enough time, I could name literally all of you. But on the spot, I don't want anyone to be sad. I know who one of my first fans was, though. Like, I know a couple people who have been for a while, which I've mentioned before. Let's see, pay no taxes, but you're homeless, or the IRS nukes your house with taxes, but you are rich. Well, if I am rich, I feel like I could afford to pay the taxes. So, I think I'm gonna pick that one. But you see, I don't want to be, like, rich. If you get what I mean. Like, I don't want to be, like, filthy rich. You know? Like, I just want enough to live in a house. Who said that one? I just want to live in a house and not have to worry about, like, making bills. Since when do the rich pay taxes, though? Exactly. If I was rich, I would want to pay my taxes. I pay my taxes right now, which is, you know, that's a whole can of worms to be opened on the way that they do it. And I know some people argue, they're like, well, it's legal, so it's fine. I'm like, no, that doesn't mean I'm not saying it's illegal. I'm saying I don't think it's quite the most morally correct thing to do. Like, because you got, you know, us normies over here, we're paying, you know, our effective tax rate, but they're not. In what world? Like, I don't care if there are loopholes or if it's legal. Like, listen, we gotta be fair around these parts. That's why it's 1%. But it's not fair, as in, like, for us, but for them, whatever. Our tax laws are weird. Everyone has different opinions on that too. You might not agree with me, but we agree to disagree if that is the case, because this is not a politics topic stream, but I do have strong opinions about certain things, but that's fine. Especially, yeah, worker exploitation. Oh yeah, stuff like that. We want potatoes and cantaloupes. That is what you missed. Yep. It's definitely morally questionable. Yes. That's the, yeah. Because I know some people are like, well, it's fine because they're just gaming the system. And it's like, yeah, but is that really the right thing to do? I don't know. Something flat tax, my old professor. Yeah. I don't like all the crazy loophole. It's crazy, all that stuff. It's like, I'm not asking for much. But, yeah. Potatoes and cantaloupe. An ice cream type of stream. Yeah. Where is my marshmallow? You have opinions. Now isn't the right place to share them. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I got all of the questions. Or at least all the ones that I want to answer. Yeah. Which means if nobody has any more questions, or if you do, you can type it in the chat, or I can answer it later at another Q&A stream. That's fun. That was fun answering you guys' questions. I didn't realize how much fun I would have doing that. Like, I've always, like, seen other people do it, and I'm like, I wonder one day will I be able to? Now, you guys get to see something that I was debating sharing. You can see, if you would like, before I end the stream, the teaser for my mascot and a preview of my new model art, if you'd like. I was debating just not showing it at all, but my artist tweeted a picture of it, which is totally fine. Totally fine. I did not say that I didn't want her to do that. I'm totally fine with her doing that. But since she has recently posted a picture of it, I figured I have to decide. It's now or never. I'm either gonna share it with you early, or I'm just gonna try to have it be more secret. So yeah, I won't post it in the Discord. Oh, what's my fan art email again? It is fan art. It's, oop. That's weird. It tagged myself. It's CeriWillowFanArt@gmail.com. That is the thing. How can we say if I don't mind? I don't mind. I'm more so like nervous because I wanted to be like 100% surprised. But if I wanted that, then no, like you guys deserve. I've been teasing it so long. So, okay, first I will show the thing that is less impressive, which is my sketch of a mascot. So hold on. Because that's less hype than what I'm about to show you. Okay, hold on. Let me find my model art, not my model art, my teaser for a mascot that I was coming up with. Like, I was thinking you guys could be like wisps, maybe? I don't know. I'm getting nervous showing you this because I don't know. So, wait. I just need to make sure it's nice and centered. I lost it. Sorry, don't worry. I'm not baiting you. You will see these images. And then I will immediately respond to her on Twitter, because I haven't responded to her on Twitter because I know some of you guys follow me on there, and I wanted to be the first one to show you as opposed to finding out in that. Wisp, brilliant, thank you. Okay, this was a little sketch. I wasn't sure on the color, and I think I actually changed it so he's a little more like plump. But how do you guys like it? It's like you're like a little wispies. You're little willow wisps. Oh yeah. I was thinking maybe that. As you know, my classic eyebrows that I love drawing. Yes, okay. I'm glad you guys like it. I was thinking I could draw it and rig it too. I would love to rig this little guy because you bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. The eyebrows. Yes. Have I read it lately? No. I have not. Does this remind you of Calcifer? Is that why? Does book Calcifer look like this? Music is popping. Yes! Also, hopefully with my new model, I'm gonna fix something like this. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me... Oh! Well, wait, Calcifer kind of looks a little scary. I see what you're saying. We're looking at art again? Yeah, I'm just teasing my possible mascot artwork that I was working on. Book Calcifer looks a little horrifying. I see what you mean though. Like with the little thingies. Hold on, I lost chat. I lost you guys. It's got more cool colors than books. Ah! Yeah. Okay. And now, let me go to the Twitter, which I don't want to call it X. This is so stupid. Okay. I was debating whether or not telling you who the artist was, but obviously, since I'm going to be showing, just as in to keep it a spoiler, of course I'm going to credit my amazing artist when I show you the model art, because I have been eyeing her art for so long, And I love her artwork, and I'm so excited that I get to commission her, so I'm very excited. I was just saying, I was debating withholding the information until I showed you guys the full model, but of course, now that I'm showing you the tweet, I feel like it's wrong for me to not include who the artist is. So I will be sharing the snippet with you. As in the snippet that she tweeted on her page. Let me see. Ah! I'm so nervous. Okay, wait. I know you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. And if you don't, then don't tell me. Don't want to know. Because I love it and that's what matters. Okay, okay. This artwork. Where did I save it? Bruh. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Okay, there is no takesies backsies once I show you guys this beautiful art. Lie to you? It's like, alright, just kidding, ending the stream, bye! No. Okay. I'm not gonna post this in the Discord. Alright? Because I still kind of want it to be hype, but you guys are gonna see. This is a work in progress. She still hasn't even sent me the colors yet. Love it. I love it, 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 I love it. I hope you guys love it too. She's doing such a good job. Look, look, it's me, it's me, it's me. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, yes. Yes, 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 yes. New Model Tees, new Model Tees. I'm so excited. Look how good she did. It looks really familiar. Ah, she has, I mean, she definitely has a couple other VTuber babies, but I don't know how I found her art. Is that the hat? Yes, there's like a little sketch of the hat in the background. It's so good. It's so good. As soon as I saw her artwork and I saw that she did VTuber models, like even I think before I started streaming, I knew in the future that I wanted to commission her for artwork. I feel like that sounds creepy, but I love her artwork. It's so beautiful. I knew, and it's still adjacent to my, I guess, more simple style preference. Obviously, her art is not simple, but you know what I mean in terms of like VTubing artists. A lot of the times VTubers have specific like looks, I guess, about like with the way that the artwork is done, whereas with her artwork, and I'm not saying that's bad at all, I'm just saying I have a preference. I love her artwork. That's really what I'm trying to say. People have a favorite artist. Exactly. Bye. Thank you for joining. There's so many good artists who are underrated, right? This looks good. Bye. Yeah, style thing. Her style, as soon as I saw it, I like could not stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about her art. I've been like following all of her pages forever, and I was like starting, because I told myself, I was like, okay, I maybe for 1,000 subscribers, I want to have a new model, and I'm kind of getting close to it. So I reached out to commission her, and it's the best money I have literally ever spent in my life, basically, like hands down. I love it. She's doing such a great job. I won't show you the rest because I still want a lot of it to be a spoiler. I will still have glasses. Right now, this is, you know, still just a sketch. Also, I am honored that she posted me to her Twitter. That is, wow. So now I'm gonna freak out in the comments. I'm gonna respond, but I wanted to show you guys and see all of your reactions live. Yeah, she is like my favorite, yeah, VTuber artist. But it's possible you've seen other VTubers who have been drawn by her. Well, yeah. I'm excited. I hope you guys will like my outfit as well. But like, she did so good. I gave her a bunch of references. My model, of course, included my old profile picture, and then a full body outfit that a friend of mine helped me come up with. Yes, no, thank you guys for all the support. I wanted to end off this celebration with a bang. Like, I was going back and forth. I'm like, you know what? Why not tease it? It'll generate some more hype. And I know someone mentioned a year. I don't know when. Again, it should be done like this month or next month, depending on her timeline. You've definitely seen this. Yep, you probably. I think a lot of her. I don't know. I think I follow someone who has her style, but before I had seen, like, I didn't find her through another VTuber, if that makes sense. I just found her artwork from something on my Twitter feed, and then I saw that she did commissions, and then I saw she did VTuber commissions. So it wasn't necessarily because of anyone specific, but as soon as I saw like the portfolio page, I'm like, oh my god. Like, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. She's the one. So I am, and so far she's absolutely amazing to work with. I just, yes, love it. So I'm commissioning her. So they see it in the username Decaf Studio. That's who I'm commissioning it through. But it is this is my artist. So I'm very excited. Like, I feel like that one gif of Deku going back and forth with the thing in the chair, like, that is how I feel about this. So I'm excited that I finally get to share it with you guys. I've been holding this excitement in for so long. I've been telling all of my friends in real life. Like, I'm literally showing them this. I'm like, hi, I'm like, look at this. I'm like, look at this. Showing my mom, like, Mom, look, how do you like it? And like my sister. So, yes, I am excited. But yeah, again, I'm not sure exactly when it'll be finished, but it'll be finished whenever it does. Hopefully, I think it's just within this month or next month, depending on workload. And then I get to rig it. And that, basically, however long that'll take me, will determine whenever, I guess, the model debut is. And I want to actually plan, like, a kind of legit-ish debut. Like, nothing super fancy, but I want it to be more structured and planned. So I don't know when that'll happen, but I'll make sure to give you guys, like, it won't be just 1 week's notice like my normal streams. I'll try to, like, advertise it, I guess. Yeah. It's like, yay, thank you guys. I'm sure. Do you plan on doing any videos on your rigging process? That, I might. Champagne and cantaloupes. Right? I'm so excited. Yes. So I hope you guys, I know, I have a lot of self-doubt in my mind about everything, and it's like, it's a change, obviously. And I'm not getting rid of my model because I'm very proud of it. So I'm sure sometimes I'll still, like, have it switched or something, like, as a reward or as something silly, like I don't know, if I ever have a stream where I have donations or tips or something like that, I could have it be a funny thing where I switch every X amount of dollars. I also want to make a super chibi model of me. They need to add the glasses. Oh, no. Don't worry about that. This is a work in progress. This is not the final. Her art is absolutely beautiful. I have, but yeah, this is a work in progress. Like, I haven't even gotten an email with the colors yet, from her. So yeah, no worries. I'm keeping my glasses. They're just toggleable. Yes. So I'm very excited. And of course, I will be tagging her and all that. VTubers with a male and female model, and they switch at donations. Ah, yeah, that's cool too. Give it to the server and YouTube. The model's almost done. I will whenever she sends me the coloring. Like, I don't want to tease it too early, but I just wanted to show you guys a progress update. So of course this was her. I'm in my big pupil phase right now, right? Yeah. So yes, you've officially seen it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know what else to say more except what does that mean? That's like the screaming, crying, throwing up. Like literally me. Literally, actually me. I'm freaking out. Constantly. Like, about this. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say now because now I'm just really excited. And in terms of videoing, I wasn't sure if I wanted to video me rigging this one since it'll be a lot of... Wait, do you love it? That is a great question. I actually do. Like, I actually do love it. It's all coming together. And I also may or may not have better overlays coming in the future as well. That are not these ones. Not that there's anything wrong with these ones. But sometimes you have ideas in your head and you don't know how to physically make it. You have to go. Bye. Thank you for joining. My art is beautiful too. Thank you for saying it. No, yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with my artwork, but I just wanted I like her art. I like her art. And it's like to the point where I'm like, I want me in her art style and I will use that model forever. Like, I know some people like have a ton of different models in art, which is totally fine, but I'm like, no, this. Like, I'm already looking forward to commissioning more outfits with this artist for me. Yeah. And better than the time where I love my model. Well, I do love this model. This model is amazing. It's beautiful. It's great. And a 10 out of 10. And no one can convince me otherwise because it's mine and I love it. And yes. It's mine and I love it and it's great and it's perfect and I'm excited about it. Yeah. As I've never really commissioned anyone to do anything before, so I am excited. I love art, so having something like this of me is just extra great. This is also how I feel whenever you guys post fan art. I am so excited about it all the time because it's crazy. Now obviously this one, like, I paid for it, right? So that's also, I'm extra excited because I paid money. But like, it's so cool. It's so cool seeing me and everyone's art styles. Glad you have a good experience. Yes, I have definitely seen horror stories of people not having a good time with commissioning, but this artist has a great, like, record, you know, like, I'm not her first ever commission, you know, not that you shouldn't give artists a chance, but yeah, there's very good experiences from other people, like lots of people vouched for her and like the latest commission opening, and they have a pretty clear like terms of service and like how long the like basically how long it should take and all that stuff. How inconvenient it would be. Yeah, I actually am a person with big pupils. So this is pretty accurate to me. Like, IRL, unfortunately, my pupils are just naturally a little bit large. So I'm really sensitive to light. Like, even when it's cloudy, I'll want my sunglasses on. If I go to the optometrist to get my eyes dilated, a lot of the times I don't actually need the eye drops because they can see very well into my pupils because they are already a little bit dilated. The blue-eyed experience. Yes, that is my eye color. That's why I chose this eye color for my VTuber, because I feel like a lot of people pick blue or green or gray just because they like the color, but I also have this color eye, like the bluish grayish or whatever it is. So yeah, light-eyed problems. Like, sometimes I'll be in like a doctor's office or just somewhere and like I have to be staring up at the light and I'm like squinting. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot look at this light. Like, it hurts my eyes. Like, it's too bright in here. Let me have my sunglasses. Anyways. I guess I am so excited. And I saw you draw some characters. I had you. Yay! Well, I'm glad that you liked them. I'm happy about that. And you feel free to save those images as well of your characters that I drew. Like, I do not mind if you like clip those images and save them, because I drew them for you, so you can have them. Yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'll take this off here, let my screen go back to normal, and I am so excited that you guys love the model and had such a positive reaction to it, because, you know, obviously with change, everything's a little different, and I get worried for no reason about new things and everyone's reactions, right? I'm like, I'm too much. Sorry. Let me drink some water. Basically, we're fine. Everything's fine. I'm super excited. You guys are excited too. And I'm also so thankful for all of you for helping me reach 500 subscribers. Hello? It's not a big change. Yeah. Everything about, I'm not changing, like, really my colors. The outfit might be a little bit different, but I still do have my, my cape. So, I mean, it's not like you guys can really see my outfit right now anyways, so you can't really tell. So, it's fine. It is a little different from what you guys have been drawing, but that's not anyone's fault except for mine, because I don't have a character sheet yet. So, I'm really excited to be able to give you guys a character sheet, because I know y'all have been asking for it, or at least occasionally, and I'm excited. I'm also happy to rig something a lot more complicated than me. I know I keep saying I'm excited, but that's the only way I can convey, like, except for screaming into this microphone, which I am not gonna do, because it's almost midnight, and oh goodness, I have to go to work tomorrow, but that's fine, because this is a 500 subscriber celebration stream, and I'm so happy we got to do that. So we did the fan art showcase, the Q&A, some chatting, of course, and my little, what's it called, teaser? Oh my gosh, mascot. And then my model teaser screams off camera. Yep. Not yet. As soon as I saw this, I like gasped the tweet on my feed. I'm like, oh wow, this is the best thing ever. Like, this made my day, my whole week, month. So it, yeah. But yes, I'd say that was a pretty successful celebration stream, and if I missed anybody's questions, it was either because I don't know, I skipped it, but I didn't really skip anyone's questions. I might have blocked one off or didn't show one and omitted a couple, but I think I got to pretty much everyone's questions. Yeah. And if I miss some, don't worry, I can respond through the marshmallow as well, or you can just ask it again, just in case. Yeah, success! But yes, thank you guys so much for helping me reach 500 subscribers. That's you. That's y'all. Like, I mean, there's not 500 of you in chat right now, but there's quite a bit of you. And because of you guys, I am here. You know, I mean, it's like a little teamwork, right? Like, I do some streaming and you guys do the watching, and we work together, and now we're here. And I'm just so excited about it. That's crazy. I think my next celebration stream will be the 1000 one, and that's like a whole different number to imagine in my head. Like, we're already almost at 600, which is crazy. Thanks, Armored Core, and the YouTube algorithm, and you guys too. But Armored Core, people have been liking that, which I'm really happy about, because I've been loving playing it. And I'm excited to play more of it. Friday. I'm like, what day is today? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and for subscribing, and for being here, and for just chatting and asking questions and all of that stuff. And I'm so excited to keep on streaming and all that for, like, literally however long, forever. Not forever. Forever is probably an impossible goal, because I don't live forever, but I think you get what I mean. Anyways, thanks all for joining, and I will talk to you guys next time.